Let me see. Can you hear me now? Let me see. Can anybody hear me now? Yes, okay, you can hear me. Thank you. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you. I was getting worried that nobody could hear me. Okay, that's great. I'm glad you can hear me. All right. Thank you for being here this morning, Miss Shirley. And I know I had pushed it back, and I'm a few minutes early and everything, but I had pushed it back. This live that I'm doing 2 or 3 times. I did. I pushed it back so many times because I injured myself, and I had to go off to the hospital and get stitched up. So yes. So that was on. Let me see what is today. Today is the 11th. That was on Monday. That was on Monday. So after I got back, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything because after they gave me shots and stuff and medication and stitched me up and everything, I haven't done anything. I didn't do anything that day, but laid in sleep and rest. But I'm up, and I think yesterday I didn't do anything yesterday but go on 2 different people's lives, and that's it. One during the day, and then one that evening, that night. But that's it. But I'm so glad to see you in here today. And MJ, thank you, MJ, for being in the house too as well. I just realized, MJ, thank you so much for being in the house. I love the Purple Hearts. I really do. We're going to be talking about Ernesto. He calls himself Nesto. Okay. It's always something coming out about him and everything. I don't know. But let me just say, everything is alleged. Okay. And this is my opinion only. And this video that I'm making is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Hi, Sunkiss, for coming in this morning. How you doing, Sunkiss? I'm so glad to see everybody. I am so glad to see everybody. I'm trying to get something turned on my phone. That's what I'm trying to do at the same time. But yeah. But I'm feeling much better today. I'm feeling good and everything. And I hope everybody is feeling good. You're doing well too, Sunkiss. That's great. I'm glad to see everybody doing good. Even myself, I tell you. You know what? I do a lot of falling. And this time I fell on, it's like a wrench. It's something you use. What you use outside when you're cutting, whatever. But anyway, it's a tool, and I'm happy. You're better. Please be careful. I am, and it went straight in here, straight inside. Really, it did. And so we had to work on my physical therapy a little different today because of this. And they're going to remove the stitches on the 16th. And I realized the 16th was on a Monday. So they're going to remove the stitches on Monday and everything. But let me see, who is this trying to call me? We're going to be talking about Ernesto. This man, I don't know. Let me try to find the same one that we're going to be talking about. I don't know who is trying to reach me, but they need to just wait. Here it is. Okay. I just want to make sure. Okay. Now, we're going to be talking about the latest and the greatest with him because it's always something. When I say it's always something with him. This man can ever just go and just be like a normal person, but he's not a normal person. He's a narcissist. He's a little bit of everything. He was put in jail. Well, he's in there for 2 years. He's not getting out for the, and those 2 years are going to give him more time to build more evidence and everything. Let me see what you call him. I call him Mesto. Mesto. Oh, I love that. I love that. Yes. And let me just go ahead and show everybody who we're going to be talking about. If you're not, some people may know who we're talking about, and some people may not. But I'm going to show you. And then actually, I got some videos and stuff of him. This is the fool that we're going to be talking about. Let me just get this comment down so we can see. This is who we're going to be talking about, guys. Ernesto. And he's Shirley Strawberry's husband. You see him laying against the nice car that they had right here on the right side. That's the nice car that they had before. They had that nice car. And you see their wedding picture when they got married, looking all nice and everything. Now, only way she can contact him or get close to him is by this telephone on the right side. She have to go by telephone. And these are the things that he's living behind the prison bars right now. You know, he have to hold up and talk to people, his other people across from him through the bars. But that's him. He's not too cute now. Oh, he never was cute. But that's him, guys. That's who we're going to be talking about today. All right. And let me just do one other thing. All right. Okay. So since we're going to be talking about him today, and he's not such a great guy to talk about, but look at him. He used to lean against this big beauty right here. Now, Shirley is trying to find her a car, trying to see what car can she get, or something to get her back and forth to work. That's bad that you go down from a car like this. Now you just trying to get any old car just to get you back and forth. Now that's bad. That's really sad. Okay. So, but we're going to go ahead and talk about, we're going to listen to one of the phone calls. This, and I did write some notes down on here for me. And because he was, let me see, little notes that I do want to bring up that Shirley and Ernesto, but Shirley, let me see. They did have a house in LA. Let me see, can I find that house for you? I did have it. Oh, and I can't believe I don't have it on here. I don't have it on here, but I do have, they had several different homes. And let me see, do I have that other house? They had several different homes. This is one where he's cleaning. Let me see. Can I bring up that other house? Because they had at one point, they had a big, beautiful home. Now Shirley is, don't have a pot to pee in. You know, they don't say it like that, but she don't have a pot to pee in. And she don't even have transportation like she's supposed to. Before she lived in a big, beautiful home, had transportation and everything. But let me just read a little thing that I found on Shirley. I'm not going to say his name, SH. I'm not going to say his name because I don't need nobody coming after me. No, but SH. Okay. But you know that Shirley and Ernesto, before he got locked up, was sued for being a deadbeat, what they call a deadbeat tenant. A deadbeat, just like you got a deadbeat husband. And also, let me let me go back. I'm going to put my my link down here, because I know I got a, hi Joyce, how you doing, Joyce? There, let me see my Joyce. Yes, Joyce, thank you for being here. I just put my link also down because I know I got a couple of experts out in the chat as well, Because when we are talking about people like this, oh Lord, I tell you, yes. But anyway, so if anybody want to come up, you can. Okay. But I do want to say that. Let me do one other thing because let me see. Hi, Miss Sunkiss. How you doing, Sunkiss, this
I'm
morning?
good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing much better. Today is
Good.
my first day going live since Monday, because, well, I didn't go live Monday. I had it scheduled, uh, but I couldn't go because fell on a tool that what my husband worked with, and it went inside my arm. It went right in.
I'm so sorry. That
Yeah.
sounds so painful. Yeah, I had hit the because I know you had one that said notify me, and I hit the notify button, and I didn't see it because I always scan for you and Auntie
Black Titanic.
QT. Yeah,
Oh,
and I looked
QT.
and I was looking. I said, okay, I didn't see, and I ended up missing Auntie BT the other night. Was it yesterday or day before? I can't remember, and I
It
missed
was
it.
Monday. It was the day before.
Was it okay? And I was so mad. I had just missed
It
it.
was
I missed it by less than an hour. I was so mad with myself. And so I saw when I saw yours,
what
and I hit okay.
I,
I'm gonna hit notify, and I didn't see you go up. So that must have been why
right.
you couldn't
Black
because
Titanic
you hurt
had
your.
right. She had put something. She said she was going to put something in the comment and everything. Yeah, she told my husband she had put something in the comment because he was getting ready to take me out to the hospital because
Mm.
when the inside of your arm, past the skin, there's some tissue and stuff. It had came out.
Mm.
It had came out. It was yellowish looking.
Oh my
Yeah,
word!
so it
Oh
had
my
came out.
goodness!
I guess because when the thing came out, it came out with it.
Poor baby. Oh, you have got to
Yeah.
be careful. Oh.
Yeah, so he called Black Titanic and was telling her that I can't do the live, and she told him she was gonna put it up on the community board. And I
Mm.
didn't got until I got to the hospital. He said he changed it. He changed the date to Tuesday, and then on Tuesday I switched it to Thursday because I knew I still couldn't do it because this is the hand that you use the mouse with, and that was just
Mhm.
it just just bothering me, just aching.
Yeah.
So I said today is the first day I'm going to be using it, so we're going to be
Okay.
good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
because you two are the main two. I always look for you two. Yeah, out of everybody that I follow, I always look, and when I see, I hit the notify or something. So I knew it was something. I said, okay, she didn't, because I kept scrolling. And I said, now, I know she had to notify. I said, okay, well, and
right.
I missed, and like I said, I missed. So that's why I didn't know what was going on because I missed NTBT, and I normally go back and watch it and to put it in
Uh-huh.
a comment, and I didn't get a chance because I've been super busy working on some projects, so I didn't get a chance
Oh, okay.
to go and watch it. So that's why I didn't know what was going on. Okay, well, I'm really sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh
Well,
my.
I'm going to be okay. They give you a shot and stuff because when you got working tools and stuff, you don't know whether uh, they have to give you what do you call that shot? It's a shot. I forgot that they give you when you make sure you don't just in case if that tool is rusty or whatever. I forgot what
Oh,
it's called.
and you that's good. You brought it up. Then that's what my mind just went blank. For
I can't
I know what
remember
you're talking
what it
about
is.
for bacteria and all that. For
Right, right.
I know what
And
you're talking
then
about.
and then they
Yeah.
had a long needle what they were sticking all the way around it and sticking inside of it and stuff. And
Mhm.
shooting something and cleaning it out and stuff. And then she stitched she every time she would just barely touch it, it was just bleeding, bleeding. And
Poor
we would thank
thing.
God it didn't hit the vein. It was real close to the vein.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, but it didn't hit it. But Shirley just put it here. It was a tetanus.
Oh, you put text.
Thank you, Shirley. Yes, that's what it was. I couldn't remember what it was. Uh, but they put the stitches in it, and I got to go back on the 16th. They're gonna take the stitches out and
Okay.
everything. Yeah, and I just went to therapy. Thank you, Shirley, for reminding. Because we could not think of it. It just left me in Sunkiss's mind. It was like
It
I
sure
know
did.
they told me, but I
It sure
can't
did.
remember.
But it is so, you know what? Had you not asked me, I would have remembered as soon as you said something. 'Cause
Right. Oh my God. Oh
Yeah,
my
but
God.
it went but that went deep, and for it to come out too, that's wow. But
Right.
I'm glad
It
that it
came
didn't do
the
more damage.
yellow, what do you call it? It's some type of yellow, it's your skin, it's your insides, but it's looked at yellowish looking and bleeding. So
Oh.
we tried to run water over it, but that hurt too bad. So we just
Mm,
to
mm.
try to see what it looks like, and then we wrapped it and got to the hospital in time. Yeah, for them to take care of it. But
Was that
I'm always,
that
but you know what? I'm always falling. I don't know what it is.
mhm,
But this was in the car. In the back, we got the captain seats in the back seat, and my
uh-huh.
son had, and I had just went to physical therapy that morning. We had went out to eat, all of us, and then we went to Nebraska Furniture to buy furniture and stuff. And I'm going to have to tell y'all who the furniture is for soon. I got to wait until they give me the word to tell everybody. I can't tell you who it is for right now.
I'm excited. All of a sudden, I'm excited.
They told me not to tell anybody, so I'm trying. But that's what we did. And then after that, that's when my son gave me the thing to put it in the car so Dad can take it home. And I was riding in the back seat, and you know how you take your seatbelt off, and I'm reaching down to pick it up, and I just roll on over, and the thing was in my hand because I picked it up, and I fell dead on it. It's like,
Mm,
I said, Lord of mine, oh my God, bleeding all over the place. That I said to myself, that's me. That's me. That's me.
mm.
But anyway, we're going to be talking about Nesto. Let me see. I felt a lot due to neuropathy. What is that? I don't know what
That's
that is.
like nerve damage, and if you can have it throughout your body, but mainly a lot of diabetics have it in their feet, mainly because I have it in my feet mainly. You can, like I said, I have it in my body too, but mainly in my feet. And most diabetics
Okay.
have nerve damage in their feet.
Okay. Oh, I
Hmm.
don't have, I'm not diabetic or anything. But basically, I don't have anything wrong with me. I just need to stay sitting straight up because, I broke my pelvis in two places. That's been 2 years ago now. I'm always falling. Now I got to deal with this because I got a torn tendon. I got everything going on. That's why I got everything going on. Because I fall for some reason, this right side, if I fall on that right side. That right side is the one that gets everything.
Did they
Everything.
say why your equilibrium is off like that? Did they tell you why?
No, But when I fall toward the right. I'm always falling toward the right. And it's
Are
like,
you in any
I
type of
don't,
therapy, like physical therapy?
yeah, I'm in therapy right now.
Okay, okay,
I go
good.
to physical therapy right now for this here because they say it's called a slap tear tendon. Is slap. I think it's slap tear. I got
Uh-huh.
whatever. But anyway, so that's what we're working on now. We're trying to get that done so we can get me surgery. I go to physical therapy. They give you the third steroid shot up in here and stuff. But
Hmm.
we're working on it. I actually, when I first entered it, I sent pictures to Black Titanic. Because she's a nurse too, and I
Hmm.
sent her all the pictures of it, and she said, "Oh, that looks bad," and it was just bad. She still have those pictures because I sent her a picture of this here as soon as it happened. She got when I was in the hospital before they wrapped it all up, did everything. So I guess she said I need to sit down.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
just I understand that you want to be mobile, you want to get around or whatever, but when you do, you have to kind of like you probably just up and go because that's what we do. We just don't think
right,
about it, just up and go.
right.
But you're
I
gonna have to
don't
be more
even think
cognizant of what
about
you
it.
do. Yeah.
And just a month ago, was it a month ago? I'm up on my bar in my media room doing a dance. And my husband walks in and want to know, what are you doing up there? I'm dancing. Because I'm always somewhere. I'm always doing the crazy. If I'm not doing that, the dogs got me down on giving me whiplash.
Oh my.
You know the big dog.
Yeah.
The husky.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm out, but I'm gonna be just fine. Cherry said I'm not diabetic either, just weak muscles and bad back problems. I don't know, do I
Mm.
have weak muscles? I never thought, nobody ever said that. Uh, let me just wait, just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second, guys. Let me see, can I get it? Okay. Back, that one of the other people for the live. Let me just let her know I'm already on. Okay, but we're going to be talking about Nesto and everything, and we're going to be talking about how Shirley. I think Shirley, she had to know something because I don't. I think she knew something. Uh, I really do. But there, she had been also sued as them two had been sued as a deadbeat tenant, and you know they talk about who she is and everything. So, but we already know she works with the morning show with SH, and I don't want to say his name because I don't want him to go snatching nothing down. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and also, let me see. It says that they was freeloading for months, not paying the rent. They paid the beginning of the rent. You know how you pay just to get in, and then when they paid just to get in, and then from there they paid no more rent from that point on. And so they the landlord was trying to get them to pay, and since they wasn't paying after so many months, he just decided he's going to take that up with the authorities and everything, and that's how that part came. And they just bounced. They in the exact words, they bounced when the landlord put his foot down. They bounced. They decide they're going to leave, and seemed like and Ernesto had the same problem when he was in what was that in Georgia with a house. He was living in a house that had no furniture, but Shirley wasn't living in that house. That house had no furniture, looked like nobody lived there, and they wasn't paying they paid to get in, but then they wasn't paying anything else from that point on. It went on 3 months and not paying. And that's when this landlord also went to the authorities. They have a habit of getting in a house and then don't pay no more, it seems like. And then inside that house, it was nothing in there. But they had very nice cars and 3 Harley motorcycles out front. 3 Harleys. Now, think about that. And an ambulance. And I'm going to tell you what everybody's been trying to figure out. What is the deal with him having an ambulance? Okay. And I had a thing for that because I think he was either using that ambulance because he got what they call the Nesto a truck. I'm going to show you all the vehicle for that. He have a thing, and then one person, his side chick was talking about starting a business where they just like a private ambulance service, starting that business. That side chick in what's her name? Not Joyce. Is it Joyce? That was the side chick in Florida. I know this is crazy. These people are crazy. Hi, Beverly, Charles, and LaDon. How you all doing today? But I'm trying to find exactly what they was using that for. Here it is, right here. And then that side chick, you know, the side chick also went to jail with him. I know this is probably new to you, but they had beautiful homes, everything. And he was arrested by Roswell Police Department because the landlord had couldn't get any resolutions of getting money, getting the rent paid or anything. And that's how he got put on the radar of the police department. And once they pulled up and looked and saw who he was, this man is not in jail just for, let me see, he's not in jail just for a speed, just for not paying rent. Hi, Debbie. Hello, Debbie. How are you doing this morning? I hope you're feeling better. I am. I'm feeling much better today. Yes, I am. Okay. And so he is, and Debbie, I dropped the link if you did want to come up. Okay. Now, you know, he's in jail, not just for swindling people out of over $1 million and not paying rent and not paying house payments and stuff when he gets in there, but he's also in there for child abuse. When I say child abuse, it's child P. And then also he can't be around children, no matter whether they're his or somebody else or a school or anything. But also he's also in there, and they did say this, for fooling around. I think they call it, I had it on my paper. What do you call it when people can't be around animals? They have a thing about sleeping with animals. You know what I'm saying, son, kids?
I would just say Eastality, but put a B on it. Just in
Okay.
case you fit.
Beastie. Yeah. It's a beastie.
Yeah. Beastie. Can I say it?
Yes.
Okay, bestiality. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, bestiality. And he can't be around the animals either. And now, you know, that's sick. And so because he can't be around children and animals, and then also they got him for trafficking too. Now this man was in some hardcore stuff, trafficking and stuff. And so let me see. Nesto met Shirley in 2013. That's what I got, that they met in 2013. And that her daughter is not, you know, that's not his daughter. That's just her daughter and everything. And then they was married previously after he started throwing that woo-woo on her. They got married, and they proposed at the radio station. He proposed to her at the radio station. Actually, he called in, pretend like he was somebody else, and she didn't catch on and everything. And they said before all the downfall from her being with him, because they was only married 5 months before he was arrested. They said her net worth, she was had a net worth between 1 million to 5 million, somewhere up in there, and that was due to her career working with SH. I'm not going to say his name. From work, you know, she had made a good living, and she was living good. She was living. She was living in a home. She had her own car, and she was doing good until she met him. And then also, let me see, that he had a man's barber shop on wheels, the mobile barber shop, but he also had one in a building, and that's where the Married to Medicine people, men went to get all cleaned up and cut hair and mustache done for, I don't remember what it was for. I can't remember whether it was for a wedding or something, but they all went there. And the worst part about this, and Debbie, if you want to come up, you're welcome to come up. I did put my link there too. Hi, Miss Taffy. Thank you. And I'm glad to see you again. And then Sugar Mama, thank you, Sugar Mama, for coming in as well. And so if anybody want to come up, you're welcome to do so. But also, they said that what was it? He actually was the one that was using her money to do all these things, and to make people think he was bigger than what he was. And his girlfriend that lived next door to him, Erica King, got herself in a lot of trouble too, because she pretended at one point to be his attorney, and she's not an attorney. And when they found out, she got charged for that as well. But also with some of the other stuff. But his main thing was gun possession, pow possession, should I say. And it was one more thing. His main gun possession, and it'll come to me as soon as it'll pop in my head. But that was one of his main reason he. And then the house thing. That's how they looked into him. But he had been to jail 15 years before then, and he have a lot of friends that tend to talk to him and call him. He calls them and everything. Some of his friends that have been in prison before with him before all this started. I'm going to show you all a picture of one of the houses. I thought I had it in here, but I don't. But I do have a screen picture of it. This is one of the houses that can you all see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is one of the houses. I thought I'd had it on my thing, but I didn't. But this is one of the houses that the defendants had that Shirley didn't pay for. That's one of them. Yeah, but I'm going to show you a video, and then we're going to let anybody that have questions for either one of us. I'm going to show you all let me see, can I find that video? Let me see. Okay, that's Erica King. Okay, that's Miss King. That's his the one that did the crimes with him. Okay. Let me show you all this video. This is a video of him. I got several videos of him. This is a video of him tearing, the place that he made into the barber shop. Okay, this is one of the videos. It looks like this, and then he made it into his thing. But you got to, and he loves his name, the way he doesn't call himself. He calls himself Nesto instead of what is it? Ernesto, Earnest Nesto or whatever. He just says Ernesto. That's his favorite thing for calling himself. And this is one of the houses that they had. I had a picture of it outside. You can see him cleaning up and everything, and he's at home by himself. And he's saying, while Shirley is at the radio station, and do you see the nice car that they got now? And so he's taking out some of his stuff. This is one of the new houses that they moved into. So he's taking out some of his stuff out of containers and stuff and just looking at it. And he mentioned to everybody about God. He loved to talk about God, that he's going to be okay. And if you got God in your life and this and that, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, you're talking about God, but then you're doing all the things with kids and animals and that's supposed to be your stepdaughter and your step grandkids. You see what I'm saying? This man is a whole lot of stuff. He is just a whole lot. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this. Oh, it's not letting me get rid of it, is it? I'm trying. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to get out of that. Okay. Now, Shirley, look, guys, I ain't got myself into this video and can't get out of it. So I guess I'm going to have to let it play itself out.
It's fine, whatever works.
Okay. Okay. You can, it's going to play itself out. And then once
Okay.
it does, then I'll go ahead. And because I'm trying to remove it, and every time I try to remove it, I'm just see would it let me just delete it off there. It is. It's letting me delete it off. Okay. No, it's not. Isn't that strange? It would not let me get rid of it. Let
Just
me
look who,
try.
just look who we're talking about. I'm not shocked.
Oh, let me see. It would not let me get rid of it. Okay, let me try it this way. Okay, it finally did. Whoo! I mean, I was trying, Sunkiss. I was really trying. But that's the Nesto. And you know, Nesto is, you know, he have what, several wives. So the word is going around now that his marriage to Shirley is not even valid. It's not even real.
Yeah.
It's one of those sister wife things.
Like a little harem or something going on. But here's the thing, and this is what you said something very powerful earlier when you asked the
Right.
question. You said she has to know something,
Right.
and so here's the thing. A lot of times with narcissism, this is why remember when we talked about the narcissistic fleas, when you just like laying
Yeah.
down with, you know, so you lay down with a dog, you come up with fleas. The
Right.
narcissistic fleas, when you reside with them, you end up taking on some of their traits, some of their
Right.
ways. Sometimes it's so that you can survive their narcissism. That's why you have to totally discard them and not look back. Treat them like Lot did his wife, not look back. So you can't, like Mel does Martel. She doesn't deal with him unless she absolutely has to, and then it's very little contact.
Right.
So, and here's the reason why. That's why when I discarded my relatives, it's been 4 years, going on 5 years. I've not dealt with them because when you do, you begin to take on those traits again, so that you can be able to deal with them. And I don't want those traits. And my last words to my egg donor. I said to her, and some people always say, "Oh, you're so poetic," because I write poetry. I wrote a book on poetry. That sometimes I tend to say things in a form of poetry.
Right.
I said to her, I said, I wake up every day, and because of the fact that I am your child, unfortunately, I
Right.
have your trace through DNA. But I wake up and I extract anything that reminds me of you. I I no longer desire to be any parts of you. Anything that reminds me of you, I
Right.
refuse to be anything like the garment that lies next to you, let alone the garment that you wear. What I
Ooh,
was
I
saying to
hear
her,
that.
anything, because of me having to survive her. That's why to that I just had I have two. I have always had two therapists, literally, just so I can extract anything that reminds me
Right.
of narcissism. Because there were times I had to be like act as if I was null and void, like I had no emotions, even though I was full
Right.
of emotion. I had to pretend like nothing was there. So a lot of times, when I would deal with people, I would pretend like I didn't feel when I did, because I had to act like her. So that's a form of a flea, even on pretending to not have emotion. That's narcissistic. They don't have emotion.
They
Sometimes,
don't.
even if they do have emotions, they turn them
Right.
off. So I had to turn mine off in order to act as if, so she wouldn't figure me out. So the thing is, when the narcissist, they come off as being cold. So on the flip side of that, being an empath, you have to act cold. That is having a flea, in a sense. So I had to walk away, and there have been some people even on social media that have teased me. In the Black community, if
Right.
you go to therapy, you're crazy. Okay, I'll be
Right.
crazy. Clearly,
Right.
you are. That was my way. Yeah. Yeah. So
They don't
when it
believe in
comes,
therapy in the Black
oh my
community.
goodness, one of my therapists and I were just talking about this on Monday. But my thing is this: when it comes, I said all that to say this. When it comes to Shirley, Even when it comes, and I cannot stand this man, but I have to say this. Even when it comes to what's her name, Croy, the housewife Kim Zodiac's husband, he has
No, my
Croy,
Croy.
Croy. He has empathic ways. Although he's a racist, I don't care what nobody says. He still
Yeah.
has, and I have to be fair. He still has empathic ways. His
Mm-hmm.
racism that was taught to him, but he
Right.
still has empathic ways. Him choosing to be there and to go into debt and dealing with what's her name as a narcissist is
Kim.
because he was raised by one. And same thing with what's her name, Shirley. Those
Talking
two,
about
Croy
Shirley
and Shirley,
Strawberry. Yeah.
yeah, they have a lot in common. Did they know? Yes.
Right.
Yes. So what you said earlier, you said she had to know, just like Croy
Know
knew,
something.
Shirley knew. Yes, she knew. Here's why I say she knew. Number one is because she's still keeping her mouth closed in so many areas down to this day. For
She
one,
sure is.
she has not walked away. By her being wife number 2, 3, 15, it doesn't matter. The thing is, she could walk, she could do null and void with that marriage. She
Mm-hmm.
can wipe out a lot of her debts because she didn't know. She could take that piece of paper of not knowing that she was wife number whatever, not wife number
Number
210.
four.
It doesn't. She can use that piece of paper and take off running, sing like a canary, and she can walk
Mm-hmm.
in so many areas and clean her life up. But she
Right.
hasn't by choice.
Because she wasn't really married because he was
No.
married to other women while she
Yes.
was married to her. So basically, she's not tied to him. So
She's
like you said, sing like a canary.
singing like a canary, and she can wipe out a lot of debt because of that. She's keeping her mouth closed. Why? He's got something on her. I don't care what nobody say. He's got
She
something on
has
her.
to.
She's got to keep her mouth closed because, and here's what I believe, and this is just me, not you. She's
Okay.
got something on sh. He got one thing you don't do. One thing you don't do
Mm-hmm.
is tell a narcissist anything, because when, as I've said before, when you say anything to a narcissist, it is just like talking to a police officer
Right.
after you've been read your Miranda rights. They can and
Right.
will be used against you. And
Right.
he got something, it's some stuff. If she talk, if she
She
run
gonna
her mouth,
use it.
it's over.
Right.
Her career is in the garbage. So that is
Right.
why she hasn't walked and filed no papers, because something he got on her. That's the reason why she was all this, all her ruining her credit, losing everything. All she can
Mm-hmm.
do is sit and keep her mouth closed, because the day she run her mouth and the day she try to discard him, walk
Right.
away from him, and go on with her life like he doesn't exist,
Right.
it, we would never know her as we know her today, other
Let
than the
me
fact
ask you this,
it's over.
Kim.
Mhm.
Let me ask you this. You just made me think of something
What's that?
because we know that she's not talking. She and gave up her. I mean, she and took the side of him over her daughter,
I got
her
ready to say that.
grandkids,
Hmm.
all of that. And
I got
there's
ready to say
no
that.
way you
Yep.
you know as brown skinned people. You tell me this man and slept with, messed around with my child and my
Hmm.
grandchild, and then he fools around with animals.
Yep. And
Oh,
you have, and then
that's just like over that just took it to a whole new level.
that's a whole new level. And the thing is, it's been like she said. Now she wants. This is what she wants to say. Well, it's been over a year. It's just not coming out. Here's the thing. She's thinking that's making her look better. Any person with a little common sense, that's making her look worse. You
Worse.
still hanging on, and you have not done anything, and it's been that long. It would make her
Hmm.
look a little bit better if that's possible, had it just happened.
Right.
Because then people will say, well, it just happened. She's still in shock. She's still having to process it. Give her a
Right.
minute. What? It's been this long, and you still are sitting in the same spot. You still haven't gotten your name back. You still
Right.
are in financial ruins. You still
Right.
don't have car. You still don't have your house. You're
Uh-uh.
still really, and you still to this day have not.
Right.
Maybe we don't know everything, and possibly we don't, because
Mm-mm.
I mean, but the thing is, you put your foot down with your daughter and said, "No
Right.
more. I'm cutting the funds off." But you still haven't cut. You're still sitting still with this loser, This disgusting loser. You put your
but
foot down, and this loser has touched your. He's been accused of touching your grandkids and even animals. But like but you're just going blindly saying, well, this is what she says. I don't know. And here's the thing. Her daughter could be messy. We don't know. Her daughter, because it sounds like her daughter was spoiled and privileged. She knows her daughter better than we do. But at the end of the day, just like you're sticking by your husband, as she should, that's her husband. But you sit right the middle. Because here's the thing. My egg donor didn't listen to us and me. That's why my PTSD was so bad, because I was so busy trying to protect my younger siblings for being touched by the same one of the same. And my PTSD and my trauma is so bad, I can only go back to the age of 3. Really, it was sooner than 3. But my trauma is so bad. So Monday I had to go through a certain form of therapy. But really, it's sooner than that. And I discovered something else that happened to me that was sooner than that. During that time. My trauma is that bad because she didn't protect. But instead of her right in the middle as a mother, you just want to dive over here and love your daughter with certain conditions. You don't love a man under those conditions when it comes to your child. You say, I'm pulling the plug on this. Let me find out. Let me vet this and make sure. You don't just say, oh, well, that's my husband. Not under these conditions. No.
But son, kids. The thing is, he also, I understand, allegedly, there was saying something about he had messed with another child. I think it was one of his. But also the grandkids and then the animals too. So all this can't just be made up. You see what I'm saying? Let me just say, ADR, huh?
You're right.
Let me just say, yeah, that's something wrong with that. When you got that many, and then you doing trafficking too. So even everybody can't just be making the same thing up. And this is something that happened before. So all of this can't just be made up. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That you love to touch on things and people that you shouldn't be, kids and animals and stuff, and trafficking and all this here stuff. And then this is not the first time. So not every, unless they all got together in a big huddle and say, we're going to make up this lie.
Right.
And bring the animals with us. Come on, couple animals, you too.
Right.
But he had pictures. He had pictures on his laptop, his computer. He had pictures of bestiality. I think that's what you said.
Word. Oh, I didn't know
the So some of this can't just be made up.
But you know what, Auntie Pinkie? You know that old saying, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Right.
If you see one thing, you just keep following the trail. And then you see this, and you, like you said, they have something tangible. What's on his computer? If you see animals, you know that's going to be kids, because his desires are warped. That's warped. It's not natural. So he's going to touch kids. And if your grandbabies are around, then yes. He's not going to say, well, no, those are Shirley's grandkids, so I ain't going to touch them. Yeah, that's probably why he sought her out, other than her money. He saw that there were grandkids too.
Right. That's what men tend to do. Especially if you got a single woman and you're a single mom with several kids, they're going to make sure that they like you now because you got what they like. Hi, Jazzy, for coming up. Thank you, Jazzy.
Hey, let me close my YouTube app.
Okay,
hey,
go ahead. We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear y'all. I was trying to close I don't know how to work Apple, so I'm working. I just got it today, yesterday.
Well, don't ask me how to work Apple. I don't know. I'm an Android.
Me too, because Android, you normally got to close out YouTube and then come up without the echo. So I'm good.
Right.
How everybody doing?
We're doing good. We're doing good.
Miss Pinkie, what's going on with you? You said I seen all the praying emojis.
Yeah, I entered. What do you call it? My husband knows what you call it. A work tool. I was in the car, in the back seat, trying to pick it up. But instead of me picking up, I fell off the seat and it went dead into my arm and everything, and had to be rushed. My husband had to rush me. That's why I canceled that live. I didn't cancel it. My husband canceled it, and everything. And Black Titanic trying to let everybody know that it is, it was canceled too. But I got stitches and everything, and
shit.
Yeah, it was real deep, because when you're following something, it just, your skin is soft. It just peers right through it. It's just like peering through some butter, I guess. So yeah, but I'm gonna be okay. I go back and get the stitches off on the 16th. On the 16th. Let me just say hi to everybody that I missed. Hi, Jazzy. I already said. Debbie, thank you. And I understand, Debbie, you're on your way to an appointment. ADR is in the house. ADR said, make sure y'all hit that like button when you're coming in. Yes, hit that like button. And Patricia's, yes, it is Wednesday. We work. If it wasn't for Patricia's to letting me know, sometimes I forget the days of the week. I swear I do. Beverly Childs, Sugar Mama, Taffy. So if I missed anybody, Joyce Myers, and Sherry Cherry, if I missed anybody, Linda Gamble in the house, please forgive me. What do you have to say? We're talking about Nesto Williams, the narcissist. I always, maybe I'm wrong about this. When I, because we got a lot of men narcissists, like the hotel and like the rest of them. But I put him at the top of the playground. You know how kids are on the playground, but these aren't kids. These are grown folks, grown men, whole men on the playground. They got the top one. To me, he's at the top. Him and Martel is right up under him, because he does things that Martel don't do. So he's at the very top of the playground on the swing set. And then in the sandbox, you got the rest of them in the sandbox.
Wait, one thing I want to add, I don't mean to cut you off. One thing I want you to know, please just know this. This is not an assumption. This is a fact. That the average narcissists, they have a very warped sexual appetite. They all do. Literally 9.999% of the time, they're going to cheat on their spouse. Honestly, they will. And they have, like I told you, both of my donors, my egg and my sperm donor, I don't call parents. They both are petty, like a pedicure. Take the first word of pedicure, and at the end of a fingernail file, you take those two words and put them together. That's what they are, and that's what both of them are. And then you try to have them coexist together. Put them together and try to have them coexist. However, my egg donor, the one supposed to be a mother, she was far worse. The worst one, if you have a narcissist, the worst narcissist is a female. And if she's a covert, sneaky one, she's the worst one of them all. But they all have a sick, twisted sexual appetite. So even though I know now here's the thing. If you want to compare them, yes, Ernesto. I don't call him I don't call him Nesto.
I call him Nesto, like messy. He's the messy.
If you put him at the top, he's the pinnacle. That's because that's what we know. He's been proven. Now, here's the thing. Marshall, who I don't, Martel.
I call him the snake in the grass, or hotel.
There you go. That's because we don't know everything about him yet.
Well, we do know he got a nasty appetite, because he couldn't stay in this house long enough, even during the pandemic, even after he had his new baby was born. He couldn't stay his butt in the house. 3 days later, he's gone, dragging that thing up and down the street to get it satisfied by somebody just like him.
Now, don't be surprised if we find out that some animals are involved with him, is what I'm saying. This is how they are. Now, if it comes out, please don't be shocked. That's why I shouldn't say I know. I wouldn't be shocked if him and Mr. King, Mrs. CK, or I should say Miss CK, that wouldn't shock me. That is their appetite. Because I learned with my egg donor and they tell on themselves.
They do.
You have to listen to their conversation. Right. They'll put it off on someone else, or they'll put a question, or they'll pose something hypothetically. Or just
they'll turn it around like somebody else is doing.
Yes.
Like he was turning around.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Like, remember the RP tapes that was of him and his wife, but he was pretending like it was somebody else.
Yes. And it'd be them. So you have to. And my egg donor told me about her and her supposed to be best friend, and she betrayed her, the best friend. She betrayed. But I started thinking. I said, even my ex best friend. I said, oh my goodness, she told me. I started piecing stuff together, and when I put it to them like I knew already, their response, my knees buckled. But when I learned what narcissism was, I had to go to them the way that you go to a narcissist. You can't go to them direct when it comes to certain things. Certain things you do, certain things you don't. But when the way that I went to them after I learned, and I said, and I played it off and walked away and just and I lit my knees, and all I can do was bawl. I got in a fetal position and sobbed and sobbed. I couldn't get out the bed. Yes. So just because we don't know about animals with these ones, that's because we don't know their lives. Because the rabbit hole runs very deep with these individuals. Right. They are dehuman.
And you know what? Yes. Since you said you had to learn, you're right. People have to learn how to talk to them. And
it's a craft.
If you ever noticed with Melanie, she knows how Melanie has this gift. And also I think it's her teacher side in her. She learns how to talk to all. It teaches you how to be able to talk to.
No, Aunt Pinkie. No, Aunt Pinkie. No. You have to learn. Even therapists have to go back to school to learn how to deal with a narcissist. That's why a lot of them don't take narcissistic clients. I'm telling you, someone that I follow, she is good at what she does. She said, I refuse to take a client that's a narcissist. I will fire them. Now, Melody, she is great. She's good. The girl is sharp. But when I watch her, I said, whoever is her therapist, I would love to give them an EGOT. Because they are bad. It's not her teacher skills. It's not her parent skills. That's normal. You have to go back. When people, I'm telling you from growing up, people always say, oh, you're good at this. You're good at that. You have good speaking. No, thank you. But when it's dealing with a narcissist, you're not dealing with the average human. Humans is a humble man, as we talked about. I'm telling you, narcissists are dehuman. That's a demon. You're not speaking to a human. You have to go and learn how to skillfully dismantle them. Because if not, they will have you. I'm telling you, they mess with your skin. They mess with your nerve. I had IBS and didn't even know it was because of narcissistic abuse. My hair was falling out. My skin was botching up. When listen. I'm telling you, my taste buds had messed up. When I'm telling you, and people have always viewed me as being a strong person. Right. Listen, I'm telling you, it's the way you have to deal with them. And when I watched Melody, I said, her therapist needs an EGOT. The way she does Marceau and how she does Martel. That's why Martel, people say, oh, because he's changing and how he's able to take up for Melody now. No, The narcissists don't do anything for other people. He's not changing. He's doing that for himself. He wants to know who's sitting in that seat. He didn't know because that's why he was asking who was sitting in that seat. He was asking to find out because it's something he wants out of mail for later on. Right. The thing is, he did it for self-service. We'll find out later. The thing is, that's the reason why they bow at her feet, and he turns Marceau them turn into little boys because the way she has been skillfully taught.
Right. That's what I was going to ask you about because Melanie. Marceau, he goes after every woman that he can. But for some reason, when he's around Melanie, it's almost like he goes into this little child, like he acts like, oh, he dresses nice when he knows he got to speak with her, and then he doesn't know actually what to say. And I noticed that when he bit his lip, it was trying to tell him by biting his lip, be quiet. And then he's holding his head because he really don't know how to. And it was so telling when he had his hand in his head in his hand like that. I said, he's thinking. He doesn't know what to say. And then he's biting his lip, trying to control himself.
Fears her. He fears her. She
Right.
sees right through him. And the thing is, he doesn't even know it's because she been taught well. She didn't went through enough, but she went to a therapist that has been narcissistically. It is lawyers that are designed. It is detectives that have been taught how to deal with clients, how to deal with victims that have been narcissistically victimized.
Right.
They have to go through certain units because they're dealing with narcissists. It's not the same as just being victimized. When you've been narcissistically victimized, it's on a whole nother level.
And I heard the same thing that you just said, Sanchez, from another content creator. Said that you have to be taught how to deal with them when they come in as a client. You have to be taught to work with them because they're on a whole different level. Because if not, when they get in there, before you know it, they'll be working you.
Yeah, and you'll be bowing at their feet. Next, you'll be paying them. You'll be letting them buy your home and sell it. Next, you'll be handing them the keys. You'll be down your own truth, and before you know it, you are out of everything. You're out of everything, and then you be angry trying to. And next, everybody be against you.
They know how to work you, and they know how to spot you.
Yes, and that's the thing. That's why Nesto, he knew he watched Shirley. You think he didn't watch? He listened to them Strawberry letters. He watched her from a distance, and he knew what he was dealing with. He knew exactly what he was doing. That's why you'd be surprised at who I'm blocked on, whose channels I'm blocked on, because people in the chat fear me, and I have not done nothing to say nothing. It's just that these narcissists scare me, just like Marcel and Martel and them. They fear Melanie. They fear me, and they have not even seen my face. They just hear these conversations. This is what it is.
What did you have to say, Jazzy?
Yeah.
I thought Blueface was the worst, and I heard a little bit about the Strawberry letter with the dogs. I thought it was abuse, not nothing.
No, he is one.
Yeah.
And have you know about him too, Sanchez? But Jazzy is right, Blueface, and I knew he was one. I just forgot. I'm glad you brought him up. He is.
He is. Lord. That's a good point, Jazz. The reason why is because he been taught by the best, which is his narcissistic female mother. And the worst one is to have the opposite sex parent, which is the mom with the son. Whenever there's a narcissistic parent, they go after the child that's the most like them, that is the narcissist. When they can join forces together, it's completely over. It's completely, it's a total different game. So yes, that boy is on another level. But here's the thing: he's gonna not like the son that was in the pantry, that was looking for something to eat and was upset because he wasn't going to look at the women, and he's just a baby. He's gonna treat that son the same as Martel does his son. Because he's going to see empathy. He's going to resent him because he sees passion. He sees morals. He's the opposite of him. But the mother, Blueface, and his mother, they have a sick, twisted, incestuous type relationship, and they go to there. Krishan can hang it in the wind. But here's the thing. And I'm going to say what I I'm about to say, and I said what I said. Payback then spent the block. Because Krishan, everything that she's ever done to her sister and anybody that has orbited her, she done bumped into that family, and she's not gonna come up for air. And the worst thing she could have done was made an extension of that family, trying to get even, trying to one up that baby's mother. And what she did was tie the knot in her payback by having that baby. Now, I'm not saying I'm not into, taking life and all that. Some people say she should have, AB the baby and all that. That's when I don't believe in that. But whatever she chooses to do, I don't judge.
Right.
But the one thing I'm speaking facts on, always trying to one up, or even when she was jealous of her sister, what she had done to her sister, and whatever else she has done throughout her life.
Right.
Payback, then spent the block. And she did. And her and Blueface's mother, and if you want to call that a mother, then my thing is dogs can even be mothers too. So my thing is this: his mother's so busy trying to get even with Krishan, but what she did was sat back and helped her son do what he did. But they tied a knot when unfortunately that baby is involved. But they didn't held hands and tied it, and they finna be each other's payback for what, at least 18 to 21 years. It's finna be ugly, and it's finna be on a social media platform. They finna have some footage out of this world. It's finna be some footage, and it's gonna be all because of demonic influence of narcissism. Yeah, now, Auntie Pinkie, y'all ain't never had some good footage like y'all about to have now. Watch narcissism at its finest.
Let me ask you a question again. Because it's been shown and it's been proven, because it's all over social media, right? He got a photo of that little boy, the one that was in the pantry looking for food, while the mama and Blueface, his baby mama and Blueface, was entertaining the women, popping their butts. And when I don't mean with shorts on. I don't mean with the skimpy shorts. I mean with just a little thing up their butt, but if they had that on, but popping their butt, and then gonna mention to the little boy when he went in, hi Bobby for coming in. I see you, Bobby, in ADR and everything. Let me see. But the thing about it is, he mentioned to the little boy, are you gay? You don't want to watch the women? Are you gay? What do a little kid, what is he, about 4 or 5, know about being gay? They don't know nothing about that. That's just like...
He was telling on himself.
Right.
He is.
Right.
Yeah,
now.
they were
But
sickos.
he is also...
They sickos.
Huh? What you say?
They are sickos.
Right.
Blueface is a sicko.
Right. He is a sicko. But he had pictures of the little boy. That's what Krishan was fussing about, that she don't want her son around him, because he had already put pictures of the first son private parts all over social media.
I don't believe Krishan, but go on.
And then the new baby, he exposed that baby stuff all over social media, his private part.
I don't believe Krishan. I don't believe what you just said is so much on his plate that can be picked off and dealt with. For one, he is what's his name? Blueface. He is. Blueface. He is that. For one, why is that an issue with your son when you know that is not even an issue because he's a baby? You put that out there because nowadays these guys think, oh, I'm not this way, and yeah, I only let the guy do XYZ orally on me, so I'm not gay. Yes, you are. Right. I don't know how is it you can drink a glass of a glass, put a little poison in it, and say that you've not been poisoned. Period. Right. The end. Either you're poisoned or you're not. You can be a little pregnant or you're not. Either you're a little pregnant, you're pregnant. Or not. I don't know how that works, but either you're going to protect of it or you're not. Period. The end. So he was projecting, and then two, if Krishan knew that he had done this with his other son, said, then why did you? How many? You got pregnant by him 7 times? So that means you were putting yourself in a position to be pregnant by him 7 times.
Right.
So if you don't want to have a child by this man 7 times, don't put yourself in a position to be
In
pregnant by
that
this man 7
position.
times, to
Right.
possibly put yourself, your baby, in this position to be done by this man that does this. Okay.
Right.
So if you really have a disdain for this, don't do it. Okay.
Don't
So
do
if you
it.
don't like chocolate candy, don't eat chocolate candy. Okay.
Right.
So clearly you don't mind chocolate candy. So
Right.
then now that your baby is in this position and you say, oh my goodness, how could you this instead? Well, because you like chocolate candy. That
Mm.
Right.
it is what it is. So
And
she's not upset about it as much as Krishan loves drama. She loves
right.
contention. She's a narcissist
Right.
herself because Krishan does not hate this as much as she wants some good
Right.
footage. She can put
And
money in
I
her.
saw the video one day. I was watching a video of him. It was a live video. Him at his first baby's mama's house, and she was laying on the couch. So, and the little boy was sitting on the couch with Blueface, right? And Blueface had a phone, and he saying it was his son's phone. I'm thinking, what would a child like that have a phone? Okay, but anyway, he was saying, "What? Why you got pictures? A picture of yourself showing your manhood?
Yeah, he was
Who took
videoing it.
that?
Oh, he was videoing it when he said
Yeah,
that. Oh,
right,
perfect timing.
right.
Perfect timing.
And
Yeah.
it was being videoed like a live, but he was telling them that you something else because here you go laying on the couch taking pictures of your wing.
The baby know how to do that?
That's
Really?
what I asked. I said to myself, guys, I said, now I don't even know how to take a selfie. How do a little kid know how to angle a phone down there and take
No,
pictures
no,
of
no, no.
yourself?
Kids are
You have
way
to be a
more. Kids
contortionist to be
are
able to do that. I'm sorry. Go on, let Jazz.
Go
kids
ahead,
are
Jazz.
way more advanced than we are anyway. But
Yeah,
they see what they do what
That
they do what they thought.
fact,
He
fact,
seen
right.
that. He just seen it
fact.
from the mother,
Somebody
the
had to
daddy,
teach him that or show
whoever.
him, or somebody did it and want everybody to think he did it.
But
He seen it. Them
that's what I
kids
was gonna
see a
say.
lot.
That I said kids emulate what they're taught. That just like I said, Croy is a grown man. I don't like him, but you go back
Right,
to the root of it. We are all products of our environment. We are taught whatever it is that we're taught whatever it is. If we don't want to know, when we become adults and we're responsible
right,
for our actions, we have to unlearn that. We have to
right.
go and deliberately go to therapists, or we have to deliberately unlearn what it is that we've been taught
So you and
and keep
Jesse are
repeating.
right. That child
This
had to
baby
learn that
learned.
from somebody.
Jazz is right. Jazzy, you're right. They taught. You know what? And then what are the odds of this baby knowing how to you? First of all, I'm not into that. But if I'd ever decided to do that, you better believe I'm gonna be flipping, diving, head flipping. You have to know how to angle. Okay, you
Right,
have to know how to be a contortionist in order to be able to get it right. And so for this
right,
baby to be able to get it right, to be able
right,
to do that, shame on them. That means that they
right,
have been doing something with this child to teach this child this.
right.
Yeah.
So
I can barely take a selfie right.
I know, right?
I'm not good with that either, but these kids nowadays, but smart too. Whatever the parents teaching, what they see their parents doing are the electronics. I'm
Right.
not good with taking pictures, but my nieces that age could take pictures and do all kind of stuff with an iPhone, an iPad that
Yeah,
I
But
can't do.
but to take
But
pictures
that
of your body part down there,
no.
that's something that had to be taught or
No,
everything
seen.
he's
talk.
seen it done. Them kids see it done, and I'm not trying to be funny when I say this. I believe Hotel beat up on Coleslaw a lot. That's why that little boy always hitting her in the head.
Right.
Yeah, it's learned.
Kids
It's
do
like
what
you
they
said, it's learned behavior.
Use
Yeah, he's
behavior.
going by what he sees.
yeah.
Hmm.
Kids are way advanced. They doing all kind of stuff nowadays, but a lot of the behaviors when you see that kind of stuff, you could tell come from what's going the environment around them. You see, my nieces and nephews, they all smart, been knowing
Okay,
months since
Beverly.
3 and 4, but that's a different environment. So they under environment with stripping and drinking and smoking and fighting. So this is what the kids are doing.
You know,
Right.
when we were growing up, you know how because we have, like you said, the kids are doing this smoking and drinking, and because those are life lessons, life skills. When we were growing up, we would go and make mud pies. We would have
Right.
we would play house, and we would have our, put on our high heels and our purses, and put on our use. Sometimes we would
Right.
use crayons for makeup, and we were those were life skills because we were watching
Right.
whoever around us do this. Kill
Yeah.
kids, that's life skill. So these kids, that's all they see is the trap lifestyle. They see the like you mentioned, Jazzy, you said how your nieces and nephews, they see the stripping, they see the all of that.
Right.
That's their lifestyle. You can't blame the babies for it because they're babies.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all they know because
Right.
they're products of their environment. If you're gonna blame anybody, you blame the parents. So you can't.
Right.
If that picture belongs to Blueface's son, you can't blame that baby.
Mm-mm.
You
Mm-mm.
got to
Mm-mm.
blame him because
You
that's all he knows. If that belong,
Right.
look what he was asking the baby, why aren't you in there watching them?
yeah,
You
you
Right.
can't
right.
blame that baby because he was
You
Right.
trying to make the baby feel guilty for not being in
Right.
there looking at the women. You can't blame that baby.
yeah.
So
Right.
then if you go back to Blueface, look what Blueface's mother was spending quality time with him and his siblings. The brother came out and said what the mother was
Exactly.
teaching him, or a
The
Exactly.
mother
confirmation.
taught them how to go down,
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you
and the
can't blame
brother
them.
confirmed it. You're right.
Yeah, that's abuse. So
What mother would teach your son how to do that?
oh,
No,
and then
see,
that's sick.
if you
Okay, I
watch
gotta
on
go.
social media, you go on Instagram. See, I stay away from that stuff. I quit.
Yeah,
No, I stay away from that stuff. If you go on social media, you see these kids, these young girls and men doing all kind of stuff in front of their kids, and these kids
yeah,
are picking up on these bad
yeah.
habits,
And that's
Right.
normal to them. That's their normalcy. So it's
and
like
they
you
think
want
it's
to look
cute.
and you want to get mad, but how could you? If you're level headed, you
Right.
can't get mad at these babies.
Let me
Right.
tell y'all, son. I seen a 4 year old hit the blunt, hold the blunt better than me, you,
Uh
and a
uh
whole bunch of grown folks. Know how
Ooh,
to. I'm
Lord.
trying to tell you.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna
That.
be honest with you. When I was growing up, I'm from Oakland. When I was growing up, it was my childhood best friend. She had got pregnant, got 13, had a baby at 14. I never forget this. I used to always want to be around her and babysit. Want to
Mhm.
be, and
Right.
I thought that that was cool. And then I had my kids when I hit 19. When I had my child, I said I would
Mhm.
never do that. I thought, because that's what I had seen and been around, that that was okay. That was cool. He know how to hit the blunt, those
Right.
little small doobies. And I thought that when I had my kids, I say no. Then my kids around 3 or 4. We at this time I had just got saved, born again. My kids at church all the time, and I remember my next door neighbor, kind of my best friend now. I remember her going with her kids to sell drugs. They delivering this, that, and the third. They got older. They didn't have no respect. Now she didn't got saved and gave her life to God, but them kids still remember her from back then. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
not trying to be funny.
Mhm.
She had three, but she had four, she had five, but she was able to stop the two from, that was her biggest regret. She got one, her oldest died, her middle in jail for life, and the other one is on drugs, and the other two she was able to save. But a lot of stuff go on in the household. A lot of
Right.
people, and when I see the disrespect she had, I said, oh no, I ain't finna do that, because I always been around older people and seen, I
Mhm.
learned and I pay attention. Oh no, I'm not gonna do this, because that you try to be friends with your kids, you teach them that. She didn't want her kids to smoke no more. She used to smoke with her kids. She come home her house
Mhm.
full of weed. I learned, I seen that, and see, that's why you don't be friends with your kids.
Yep.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
a lot of stuff that we learn, uh, a lot of stuff we learn in the household, we do when we get older. And sometimes our parents teach us things, then they change and they realize they was wrong, but it be too late. The kids be like, F you, like Blueface is to his mother. No
Right.
respect. He made a whole rap song
Mm-mm.
talking
No.
he put his
And
own mama out.
He did. Oh, really? See,
Yeah, he
I
made a rap. He said, I'm a crip. I put my own mama out. The
wait,
respect.
say that again, Jazzy.
No respect. He made a rap song. He said, I'm a crip. What you think, B? I'm a crip. I put my own mama out.
wow, wow. But you know
Yeah.
what? That's what she gets. That she don't deserve no better. That's what she taught. That's what she gets. I don't feel normally I'd be
Mhm.
like, how dare he
I
say
don't
something?
feel bad for her.
I don't feel bad. That's what she earned. You get
Right.
what you earn. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question again on Shirley, Shirley and Ernesto. We know he's a master at being a narcissist. You know, he to me is top level. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know can you be a top level, but to me he's top level,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he is.
And he got all the other ones on the playground playing in the sand while he sits on top of the swing set. You know, like the Martel and the Blueface and the rest of them all at the bottom and everything. Let me see. Hi, Greta Lee. Pinkie, late to the chat. You're 90 minutes in into your 2 hours. Thank you. And you haven't missed much. We're still talking. Thank you, Greta.
Hey, really, you know, Pinky, remember last week time we spoke of this, me, you, and Debbie. I don't know who I was up here. You know what? Every time I hear about Nesto and Blueface and Hotel, I think about Crazy in Love. When I sung that day, I ain't gonna try to sing Tina Turner. You said that I used to be a fool too back in them days. I don't know if these people really in love, if they think it's love. I don't know if it's lust. I
I don't know.
Now you know what? We
Brother Lee
all
said Ernesto is top level nasty. Yeah, he top level, all right. That's
have,
why I always call him the top of the chain when it comes to narcissists and stuff, because he got Shirley so wrapped up. This
I
woman,
I think she can't
she,
talk.
No, I'm gonna
you
tell
think
you
she
something
can't
about
talk?
that.
What do you
Mm-mm.
mean that you think she can't talk? Where is
Oh,
Miss Debbie? Hey, Jassy J. Greta Lee's asking you, where's Miss Debbie? Let me see.
I
I
think you
think she
gotta
had an appointment. Hello,
Oh
everybody
yeah,
in the
she had a
chat.
doctor's
No,
appointment.
yeah.
Greta Lee, she had a doctor's appointment that she came in for a little while, but she let me know that she had a doctor's appointment, but she was still going to be listening. She said, "Here it is, right here. I'm on my way to a clinic appointment, and we'll listen." So she's still listening in. She's still listening in, Greta Lee.
Yeah.
Hopefully, let me see. Shirley is a straight up new kind of a fool. She is.
Yeah, no, no, no. It's
That's
a
new
lot of
kind.
fools like that.
But she's
It's
supposed
just
to be
we don't see.
well educated, but she is such a
No,
fool.
see some women. I don't know how it was her parenting. I know a couple of them. Very just a few. No, only a couple. They three. There's a few. I don't know, but
Okay.
they do anything for love. If it's a piece of man, long as they got some kind of man, the man don't gotta come home every day. The man could leave them in the house, gonna mess with another female. Man could do all kinds of stuff, and they gonna stick by that man. It's a lot of women, not a lot. It's some women out here this hard up for a man, low self esteem, no morals, no self love, no self respect, and Shirley is one of them type of women. I think she don't even know she's not ugly to me. She's a beautiful woman.
Yeah, she is.
She have a job. She have a career going on. She got a lot of good things to be proud of herself. But for some strange reason, why I don't know, it's something missing, and it's missing in a few people. A few men and women is missing, where they do
Mhm.
anything for love. They don't care. They will sit up and put up with anything. I didn't see some stuff. I was
Mhm.
just talking to that about my sister. Like, why you think she was like, no, it's women out there like that. It's a lot of us
Yeah.
strong. We ain't going for it. You run above us over too many times. We running right back over you, and we want our
Yeah.
leg back. But that's another story. But I
But
think
she
she's missing something. Something in the brain ain't clicking, and until she could find somebody else to say they love her or treat her right or act like they love her,
right.
she's not gonna get over. It's gonna take another man. Hopefully, it's a good one for her to get over that. Because women like that, they want to be loved. They feel like a man compete them. You know, even if it's a
Mhm.
phone call from the jailhouse, to be able to, that brings joy in some people's life.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't know. I'm just happy I'm not one of them women.
yeah.
I know that's right.
Go ahead. Son Kiss, what were you saying?
Yeah, and I agree with what Jazzy's saying.
Yeah. For her, I just don't understand. She ain't gave up everything for this man. Because she was living quite well.
Yeah, I think
She
he thought he had. First of all, for Jazzy's right, because that's the only reason why he went for her, because he saw weakness. Had he not
right.
seen what Jazzy's mentioning, there's no way he
Uh-huh.
would have gone to her, because that narcissists don't go to anyone with strength. So
Mm-mm.
I second everything that Jazzy just said. I applaud everything she said. To add to that, on the back end, I
Mm-hmm.
believe, to add to that, she can't say anything because it's so much, because she already, he wasn't shocked that she was speaking against Steve and Marjorie when
Right.
she said, because she's scared of him, and he was winded going up the steps and da da da. She spoke
Right.
against Steve. So we don't know what other conversations they had outside of that telephone
Mm.
conversation.
That is
So
true.
there is some foundation of her speaking against Steve. Now,
Right.
how deep those conversations went at when they were before he went to jail,
Right.
we don't know. I'm
Yeah.
sure, because we all have said some things about our boss, because Steve's not I mean, SH is not a likable person. He's not. He is very
Mm-mm.
arrogant. I used to follow him. I used to follow the whole Essie I forget her name, when she was breaking everything up down about
You talking about Essie Berry?
Berry, yes, Essie Berry.
Yeah.
I followed it when she was on Geneva, the one that it's long. Listen, the rabbit hole runs very deep. I've been following for years.
Mhm.
I know
Yeah,
everything that was
I
going on.
listen to them a lot. I do.
Yeah, okay,
I love. I just was listening to one of her lives yesterday.
okay. So I've been listening. I mean, I have actually I used to I was been following Geneva for years. So even before the Essie came on. So just because I just
Okay,
I
I
was
listen to
into all
Geneva
that.
too.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
good.
So li- listen, listen. And Steve is a complete narcissist.
Mm-hmm.
A complete narcissist.
Whew.
And over it, I would say probably like 80% of what he says are complete lies. Now, when it comes to giving good advice, relationship advice, he's spot
Mm-hmm.
on. But
Right.
he doesn't live up to any of it. He doesn't live up to any of it. But
Mhm.
is it good advice? Yeah. I mean, if it's good advice, take it.
Right.
Just
Right.
eat the meat off the bones and just toss whatever you don't need.
Right.
However, he doesn't live up to it. But
Right.
Exactly.
he relishes in what he says. Now, again, going back to having to work with him and live with him, I wouldn't want to.
Mm-hmm.
Now it is what now again. Her and her husband, her and Shirley and Mesto, they've had very deep cryptic conversations,
Right.
very cryptic conversations.
That is
But so
true.
if she goes to try to air him out, she can forget
Oh
about it. She's not going to have a career. So she
no,
has
Yeah.
no.
to keep
He
her mouth
knows
Ain't
a
no
closed.
doubt
lot
about that.
about what he knows a lot, and
Yeah,
she's falling in line. A narcissist knows how to keep you in line. They make
there you
sure
go.
Yeah.
they find a woman that's got what they need. They don't want a broke woman. They want you of status and
Yes,
money. And then
you're that
because
man.
you're going to be the one that he's going to use
Yes,
to fund his living.
I want
yes.
to piggyback off of both of y'all. See, this
Hmm.
is why narcissists they know how to pick them women. I heard what you just said and what Sunkit just said
Right.
previous. Anyway,
Yeah.
see that's why Hotel and Coleslaw.
Yes,
Mel made him. He felt weak with Mel. He had to stand up and be a man with Mel. He had to get up and do something and be something. See,
Right.
with Coleslaw. He was everything for coleslaw. So
Right.
he preyed on her because she made him feel like a man. She made him
Right.
feel good about himself. See them cheap suits and
Right.
them same shoes and them stinky feet ain't working with every woman, you know.
Okay.
And they he don't wear no socks. And it takes a certain kind of woman to be able to deal with that. With Mel, you gotta have your shit together. Mel love you. She
hmm,
Right.
put up with you for the kids, yada yada yada. But she Mel is a boss. She gonna put you in the place to have something. You gonna have to do something with. You got to show up and show out And
Mm-hmm.
Mel said once upon a time, Hotel is real good at his job. He good at what he do. You know, I could see them starting from the ground up with him
Right.
cutting grasses, whatever, and making the power couple. I could see
But,
that.
but
See,
see,
but
he
he,
was the muscle, she was the brains.
yeah,
That yes,
and
yes.
he felt like he felt he
He
paid,
didn't
you know,
feel
it's his
adequate
mama fault. He's a
around her.
mama boy. His mama didn't raise him, you know, his grandmother. So he had a lot of family issues and mother issues too.
Right.
He wanted to feel all this and that. And you can't do that with Mel because you're going to have to show yourself to be all this and that. You actions speak louder than words. Did I say that right with Mel? Versus Coleslaw. Coleslaw still happy knowing he broke stanky feet, you know, all of the above from house to house. Coleslaw so happy y'all seen when he was at the gym and how she was smiling, you know how she just glow up. She
But
she's
even at the gym, he did not want her to put the camera on him. He don't want to be
mm,
seen with her.
That's so
no,
He does.
sad.
because see, because
Right.
Coleslaw was happy that she got a piece of man. That's what I'm saying.
Right. That's a
He
piece.
ain't, you know, a piece of anything. That's what make Coleslaw happy with Mel. No, you got to do something, brother. And see,
Right.
Mel know how to deal with them type of people because she did live with that man for years, and he was a narcissist. So Mel
Right.
know how to, you know. This is what I've been waiting to say. I got to say, Mel said after taping, she got to take a deep breath. Queen Sheba talked about how it was to do that. How she had to get into the zine. I'm not saying it in her words how she had to get to the zine and what the interview took from her after all. And
Right.
then was somebody else said that. So dealing with the narcissist, you know, it's you got I don't know how to do it. You got to be trained for. I think Mel like Sun piggyback off with Sun Kiss
Mhm.
the counselor or whoever help but Mel lived with that so she you know what I'm saying she knew how the guy she got the sermon God she knew how to fight that demon you know
Right.
Mm-hmm.
she lived with Martel Hotel whatever his name is for
Right.
umpteen years 4 kids so she know how to deal with a she know how to deal with a narcissist and Marcel ain't got nothing on Maurice shoot Hotel Maurice ain't nothing either. But Mel know how to deal with them.
Mm-hmm.
You
Hmm.
know,
Yeah.
period. She know how to deal with them. She got a mind of her own. She her own woman. I don't know what's
Right.
going on with these other people, but Queen Sheba, I think somebody chit chat said we heard about it last night.
Yeah.
Um, a lot of people it takes a lot for them to go around them and film and afterwards that they have to get their mind together and thoughts and take
Right.
trips and all kind of stuff. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'd rather stay away.
Yeah, you do have to get your mind right. Let me just catch up on some of these comments. Demita Joe said, "Good afternoon, Pinky, Greta, Joyce, Jesse, Jade, Linda, Don, Debbie, and everybody." But
Hey.
also, and she want to say exactly, MJ. But let me just say another fact, MJ, as she freely eats groceries. Let me
Mm.
someone says, Demita Joe said, "Good afternoon, Sun Kiss," with
Good
lots of
afternoon,
hearts and
baby.
everything.
Good afternoon, my sweetheart. How are you? That's my girl.
Yeah. And you got all color hearts and a chest
Yes.
too.
She has to do it. Yeah, and all of the hearts and everything right back. That's my baby there.
Okay. And then MJ said, Ariel was like Delilah. She kept
Mhm.
digging until she found out Samson weakness. It was SEX, and she wanted that angel. It was SEX, soul type. Period. What is? Hmm.
That's in the
Oh,
Bible. The
oh, it's
story,
in the
Samson and
Bible.
Goliath.
Yeah.
She kept
To give
coming
the
for him.
secret
Then
about the
it
hair.
was his hair.
His hair. Yeah. Okay. To get the
Okay.
yeah to get the secrets. Okay. Okay. Oh, I like the way that. Okay. Okay.
Okay. I don't go for pieces. Okay. Let me just
Pieces of man. That's what she talking about. No,
okay,
no,
pieces of
we want a
man.
whole
Okay.
man.
Okay, when you said that, okay, Demita Joe, my sis, much love. let me see. Martel has issues. No man goes around saying he wants a woman to take care of him. That's Ben. I didn't like the fact where he was saying a woman to take care of him, but also to protect him, Gretelly. That almost threw me out of my chair. I almost flipped over backwards when he said he wanted a woman to protect him. First thing popped in my head was, do he want a woman that's bigger and taller than him to protect him? Like he's a little, I said to myself, that's why he goes to the gym. He can protect himself.
Pinkie,
But that's so
think
sad.
about it. Carlos, protect him. Take care of him. He looking for
Yes,
a
he do.
man, like he looking for a Carlos. He looking for another
That's right.
queen.
A queen.
But
And
that says a lot about what his mother didn't do, and that says a lot about what
okay,
Mel did do when she was
right,
married to him.
right,
That's scary when you hear a male, because that's not a man. That's a male. That's someone with male body parts. To say,
right.
I'm looking for a woman to protect me, that ripped something in. I, when I hear him, okay, I gotta calm down because I'm getting mad. To hear a man, and I use that word very loosely in this sentence.
I got mad on that Sun Kiss. I got pissed.
That
I'm not trying to
infuriates
laugh,
me.
but that show will make people make people high, give people high blood pressure.
That, you know what? I feel like I need to go back on my pills for hypertension when I hear that, because I said, I, yeah, see, I'm about to start speaking in tongues, and I ain't never done it.
Go ahead,
And,
Sun Kiss.
and then to say it on national television, and you're comfortable to say that.
He said it on
That is
Queen
why
Sheba, just as comfortable.
you're comfortable and says you need to act like a woman. Get back in a woman's place. No, I can't, because you're in it. So there is not enough room, sir.
Ooh,
I can't.
really
When you
doing
move,
that.
maybe I will.
Mm-hmm.
And this is that's why he's okay with getting up in a woman's face and going ballistic. When you give
Mm-hmm.
me my crown back, polish it up first and give it back, and then maybe I'll be able to sit on my throne. But see, you're in it. You're in my
Right.
seat. I cannot. When I heard that, I said, see, this is the reason why. This is, and people always say, oh, you're so this, you're so that. You shouldn't be single. Yes, I should. When I find the right
Mm-hmm.
one, then yes, I should. I should be single.
Right.
Because see, it's a thing called settling, and that I don't relate to. But
Right.
see, these ones walking around that's being lazy lovers, I don't mess with.
Mm-hmm.
And see, here's the thing: I don't sit back and wait to be chosen. I do the choosing.
I
No,
agree with that.
I
I
cannot.
definitely agree with
And
that.
then this is why I'm so glad. In a sense, they need to take this mess off of TV. But since they won't do it, look, leave it there. Keep on embarrassing
Mm-hmm.
them. Keep the light on them. Because see, they're
Right.
making themselves look. They think they're doing something, and they popping their chest and their collars by saying, "No, we ain't going nowhere. Stay there." Because y'all the ones making yourself look bad. Y'all showing every other race of men and women how you're
Mm.
looking, and why the
That's
reason why
right.
we respond the way that we respond. But keep it up. Go right ahead. So I'm looking for a woman to protect me. I said I cannot.
That, that should have been too embarrassing for him to say, but he said it
Yeah.
and was proud of
That's
what he
it.
said.
No, he was
That's
trying
why
to
Mel
do
said,
damage control.
I wish I had never had kids with by a queen. That is why she
Right.
said that.
Yeah.
Right.
But you know,
That's
he
why
was
she
trying
said
to
that.
do damage control with that reputation. He thought he went on, God sent him into the right woman direction. Queen Sheba. He didn't
Yeah.
know,
Mhm.
boy,
And he got exposed.
Queen Sheba was ready. She said, I almost didn't do the interview either because she talked about it, how she had to prepare herself before and
Right.
afterwards.
Mentally,
It's
you have,
draining.
because to me, Martel is nothing no more than the devil is just seeking out of him. You can tell by the way his face have changed. His
I
eyebrows are
know.
morphing up. His face is
I
turning.
know.
Y'all haven't
He,
noticed that?
yes.
No,
It's
see,
just,
Yes.
God,
it's morphing
God had
into when you look at him, you almost look like you're seeing the devil. His face is
It's like he has a peak, like a little
I
peak on his
seen the devil.
eyebrow.
Yeah,
right.
He,
yeah, I seen
And
it.
that's
yeah.
something you can't just draw. A man ain't gonna draw his eyebrows. It just went up. All of a sudden, if you
Uh-uh.
look at pictures from him when he was with Mel, his face versus now, his face had
Mm-mm.
gotten darker. His
He
eyebrows
looks
are turning up.
horrible.
His eyes are closing, almost like he can barely see out of them eyes.
Is he sleeping? Are we well? Because that's when I look. I said, "Are we well, sir?" His
He
Oh
don't
face,
look
no,
well.
his
He
skin
looks
is
no,
sick.
no, no.
glowing. He's aging. Seriously though.
He
All the jokes
aged
aside,
10
he's
years
aging.
in 3 years. Remember,
You
they've been
Yes.
see,
divorced for 3 years. He ain't aged 10 years.
you know, God, people could continue or think they getting away with hurting you or mistreating you, but what they have to know and always remember, and they can keep bumping their head into that brick wall if they want to.
Right,
God take care of his children. God protects his children.
right.
So that was a blessing from God. God sent that. See, that was the devil. The devil say, "Hey, I'm about to go try to
I think
manipulate the
she kind of
queen."
went out for a minute.
The
Oh, she
devil
went
say,
out.
"I'm about
Jazzy.
to." Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay, see, the devil thought he was gonna manipulate the queen. But see,
And God
God said,
said,
no, no, no. God said,
God
Mm-hmm.
no,
told
no,
her to
no.
go. Because the
Yeah.
God
see, God
exposed him.
knew
He
the
didn't
devil was getting stronger in that house. And God told her to go. And that's all she said. God said to go, and she left. Got her kids and she left.
he didn't know
She.
the queen was the goat. I knew she was the goat, but I didn't know till she made Marcel admit about them papers that he gave them to her.
Hmm.
And she made him speak. And then what I really liked it when he act like the camera, his phone was frozen. See, he
Hmm.
went to another guy child, a godly woman. He didn't know
Hmm.
what he was up against, and if he could turn back the hands of time, or Carlos could have stopped him. He then went to Queen Sheba to do an
Hmm.
interview. God then put it all out there for the world to see. That was the
See.
biggest tell on yourself I have ever seen in my life. And Queen Finesse, but Queen Sheba finances, but oh, I loved it. I know Mel love her for it. I
I think we
know
all
Mel
love
love her.
that. Ooh, Greta Lee said, "Son Kiss, you better preach.
Amen.
You better preach, Son Kiss."
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my Lord. Let me see.
I,
She
I,
said,
I
"Go
just,
ahead and
they
preach."
just be.
Oh, did I say that? Go ahead and preach. I didn't mean to say go ahead and preach.
I'm with you. Go ahead and preach. I'm down to listen.
Yes. Oh gosh.
No, no, they be killing me. Here's the thing. I just say what it is. I'm not finna bite my tongue on truth. Even if Martel was sitting right in front of me, I would say this is what I would say to him. I have said to other people, and this is it is what it is. I don't mince on words. I
Mhm.
mean, even if it comes to myself, even if I don't want to hear it coming from myself, if I have
Right.
to write it in my journal and go back and read it again, I may
Right.
cringe because who wants to hear their own truth? But
Right.
it is what it is. I mean, and I'll tell other people if it is my truth, tell it to me. I may not want to hear it, but if it's something that I need to fix, then tell it to me. That's
Right.
the only way that we benefit in life. It's just like breaking a bone. The only way that
Mhm.
bone is going to be able to be fixed and be reused so that I can use that arm or that leg, it has to be readjusted, and it's going to be
Amen.
painful, but that's the
Right.
only way you'll be able to use it again in correct
Right.
way. So the same thing when it
Yes,
comes to
sir.
us, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, readjust me so that I can be able to be a better person later on in life.
Yes.
Letting these narcissists mistreat these women or their wives or their so-called friends, or getting over on and like they said, black excellence, getting
Right.
upset with the black community for not supporting them in spite of their narcissism, in spite of them uh
Scamming.
trying to finesse the black communities,
Right.
scamming black people. They get upset with that and not calling them out on that. You're crippling them.
Right.
Black
Hmm.
excellence is supposed to be, of wealth or goodness. There is I don't see any wealth, no real
Mhm.
wealth other than male, no real goodness other than black opulence. It's supposed to
Right.
be of excellence or opulence of riches. I don't see riches other than male, so that's the only one I will
That's
support.
it.
I don't see
That's
that other than her.
I
So
like
you
right.
that
That
you
is
statement.
get
true.
upset with us because we won't support your narcissism, your scamming or anything outside of opulence and
Right.
wealth or excellence,
Right.
you get upset, argue, and then you see, what's his name, Martel. You see him, going to all these events that he's not supposed to be there and showing up for. That is equivalent to giving all the winning and the losing teams of little children
Right.
trophies. And now they're saying we're no longer going to support that because it's creating narcissists amongst the
Right.
young kids. So we're going to stop doing that. If you're holding little bitty tykes and little bitty children
Mm-hmm.
up, holding them accountable, and they're
Right.
little kids, and saying no longer are we going to support that. And I think that's good. You make them earn
Right.
it. If you're
Right.
going to hold them accountable, you're going to still continue to do that with not hold a grown man accountable to that. Are
Right.
you kidding? You mean to
Yes.
tell me these overgrown, overbaked narcissists are showing up at events that they should not be even almost close to? They shouldn't even be even allowed in the neighborhood. You're
That is
paying
true.
their wages to get
Ooh,
there. You are
Wait.
paying. Marcel is showing up in these two little suits that he can't even afford. And you're paying thousands of dollars for him to show up at these events. Some of these plates are I don't know how many thousands of dollars per plate. And he can't even take care of his own children. And yet you
that
guys are
is true.
paying his wages? Are you kidding me? He's taking from
He have
Sugar Mama.
never took care of those kids. He
Oh
have
yeah,
never
he
took care of
tried
his
to
own
take from
kids.
Sugar Mama. What you think about the Fletcher son kids? Cause you on the road.
Wait, before we go with that, let me just say,
Okay.
Jeff Faith have a comment for you, Son Kiss.
Sure.
She said, "Hi, Pinkie." Well, I'll let you read it because it's for
I
you.
can't. I'm on
Okay,
She
myself.
wanted
it
to
says,
know, do you have your
okay, it
own
says, "Hi,
channel?
Pinkie, great show. Does Son Kiss has a channel? Do you have a channel?"
I closed it down because I had some toxic viewers that were literally
Mm.
stalking me, and some that were some other content creators that were very jealous. And so
Okay,
I went on a listen, I took a sabbatical. I'm going to go back,
okay,
but I'm going to
Okay.
recreate my channel, and I promise you guys will be the first to know. And I'm actually
okay,
working on that now. I'm working on that now. So
okay.
you guys will be the first to know. Thank you so much. Thank
Subscribe.
Everybody loving it.
you.
ADR got
Okay.
his wires crossed. Somebody probably gave him what is that scripted sniping of what Mel's said in her interview. I guess she was looking for a protector. Oh no. Oh yes, Mel did say she was looking for him to protect her. She never felt protected during their
Yeah.
marriage. She did
I,
Oh,
say
she
that,
talk about
but
the
he
Queen
wants
Sheba.
somebody to protect him.
yeah. He's too
He
much
Yeah,
of a
wants
she
to
talk
be
about the
queen.
Queen
a
Sheba
protector,
interview.
but no, he wants somebody to protect him instead. Let me see. Live, laugh, and love. Thank you for being here today. Oh, you
And
was hiding in the bushes? Did everybody hit the like and hit the like button coming in? I'm glad you got out of the bushes.
Yeah.
Say Melanie outgrew Martel mentally many years before. Yeah, she did outgrow him, and he's still acting like a 10-year-old. I think still in the sandbox. Also, she said, I think she knew it, but stayed only because of the kids, in my opinion. Yeah, mine's too. Joyce, Montel's facial expression kept changing. It did during that Queen Sheba interview. And plus, he had somebody talking to him in his ear. Can't nobody tell me somebody wasn't trying to help him.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, he remember that he kept messing with it and kept doing something, trying, and then he'll think for a moment. It's like he was thinking. Oh no, somebody was trying to help him and they didn't do a good job. I don't know, was it either his manager or maybe it was CK or somebody was trying to help him. It wasn't Coleslaw because she didn't do too good in hers. He is aging. That's
yeah.
what stress and living the wrong does to a person. Yes, he is stressed out.
Yeah, no.
He's stressed
He
out
knows.
because he don't have no place to live.
Nope.
Uh,
I'm sorry. It's
you
not.
know that
I'm not
mama
laughing
house
at
of
him.
his was put
It's
up.
weird too.
That house is for sale. Did y'all know that?
Yeah.
His mom's
Yes.
house.
Oh, wait a minute. His mom's house?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
put up for sale.
I really didn't know that part. I was thinking
I
about
Oh,
found out last night.
squatting.
you found out last night? Yeah, it's
Uh-huh.
put up for sale. I got a picture of it. Let me see.
Oh,
I got a
Pinky,
picture of that house.
can you pull up him in the orange suit? I haven't seen that yet.
The orange suit. Okay, wait. Let me. I'm gonna pull up the house first. Uh,
Okay.
and then we'll. Yeah, that house is for sale, and it's on for sale. It's allegedly. Let me tell you the price of it. That house is for sale for. I think it's 250K. I got it written on something. It's 250K is pending for sale, and it was put up on September the 29th.
Oh, so
So
that
Mm.
they just put it on the market.
yeah, because remember when CK allegedly paid whatever was paid to keep the house from going into foreclosure, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So he did that to help them out. But I guess because she's still working at the hospital mopping floors now, because when she was with when Melanie and Martel was together, she didn't have to work no more. Because Melanie, it wasn't Martel, but she thinks it was her son that was taking care of her and got her in that house. Melanie was the boss of the operation. Okay, so Melanie was paying for all of that allegedly. It was coming out of the brains of Melanie. You know what I'm saying? And she always saying,
Mhm.
my son, he's a good. You're trying to work my son to death.
You
He
know, I
wasn't
think
working. He was dragging his thing during the day up and down the streets, sticking in any hole that he can find.
Well, then
You
why
see,
know,
you
would
know, I
coleslaw
think
do it?
she's I
right,
think she's scared of Hotel because she wasn't active in his life, and I think she
right,
could be one of the sons that blame it. She knew, trust me, they all knew Mel was the brains, Mel was the worker, Mel was the one. She knew her
right,
son didn't have an education. He wouldn't have finished if it wasn't for Mel. She knew
right. And
Mel.
Mel is the one that sponged his record. Remember, because he's from a family of ATM robbers, allegedly. But we
Oh
know
yeah,
She
that.
knew,
yeah, he the walkie-talkie. Yeah, he walkie-talkie.
Right,
yeah.
right. And Jassy, Demeter Joe said, Jassy, for life, you're so right. Did
Yeah,
you
I,
I think she knew.
I
right.
think you
Oh
spot on,
no.
Gary.
No,
So
I'm
no,
the
here
you
house,
nodding I'm nodding my head. I'm like, you are hitting it dead on.
wait, and
You're
right,
another
hitting it
thing
dead
with
on.
Queen
You're looking at the whole
Sheba,
picture. Yeah.
right.
yeah,
But
I
see that,
think Sun
go
Kid
ahead.
said it. But with Queen Sheba, I seen demonic spirit. Both of y'all said it. I didn't see nobody stressed, looking old because of no place. None of that. I seen a whole bunch of demonic spirits. I could see straight through them. And at the
Mm-hmm.
one time he looked
E-
at Queen Sheba, if Liz could have killed. She said,
Yeah.
I forgot what she said.
e-
Mel don't talk about you. If
right,
they
sure
would have
did.
been face
Because
to
he
face,
thought Mel was talking about it. See, if Mel was talking about it, it makes him feel good. Anytime
Yeah,
somebody
I was
say
gonna say
Mel
that.
was talking about it, makes
Yep.
him feel so good.
It would have been narcissistic supply. But when you talk about you, that pierced his soul. Like, how dare
Right,
he would it's good thing that they were that Queen Sheba, because I watched that interview, and it's a good thing that Queen Sheba was not nowhere near him, because and when it was worldwide, he knew that Mel was watching, and that
right.
he did not want to hear, because that would have validated him had she been
And actually,
per-
when that interview was going on, it I don't know what it was. It almost took a lot of energy out of my body. I was
yeah.
exhausted, and I'm just watching it.
But
It was
someone
exhausting.
someone but afterwards I watched the comments, right? You all, it was
Right,
a follower. I don't know if she was and I don't know if she was a psychologist or psychiatrist. I can't remember. Anyway, she counted how many times he said Melody's name.
man,
She said, I think she counted 77 times. She said he
what?
what a
said her
lot.
name 77 times. And if I'm off by a number or two, not many. Not too
That's
many.
an obsession.
She
That
said she said he said her name, and I thought everybody was liking it, and I liked it.
right.
I thought, oh, I
That is crazy.
Yeah,
That
I
many
knew.
times.
I knew. Did you see the interview when I mentioned that to Queen
Cause
Sheba?
thinking this man
Oh,
is sick. But I had no, you know how somebody put a cherry on top? When I
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
read that comment, that just that sealed it for me. That sealed it. When she said she said I counted. He said her name 77 times, or a number two off. Yes,
And this
You
man
know,
yes.
is sick.
only,
He is
Hmm.
sick.
only thing I could say that was nothing but God. The
That was
devil, he thought he was smart. He could trick everybody. He could manipulate everybody. He
mm-hmm.
thought he was gonna go on Queen Sheba and manipulate her. See, the devil's stupid. That's what he
Mm-hmm.
thought. But see, God had another plan. And I don't think I can say God is good because it all worked in their favor for males. When I interviewed Queen Sheba and I mentioned that, I said, that's when I knew you was the GOAT. She said, I didn't think nobody caught that, but y'all know we caught that
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
with Queen Sheba. She said, I do something and then I slay. Queen Sheba knows she good at what she do.
Right. She's good. And like
You know
Brother
what?
Lee said,
That
Martel was no
was
match for Queen Sheba.
Mm-mm.
yeah.
Hmm.
But, but here's the thing. One thing people people put more energy into negativity than, I should say, people, humans. Even if it's beating ourselves up, just we put
Right.
more negativity into we put energy into negativity than we do positive. We give ourselves more negative affirmations than we do positive.
Right.
So when it comes to dealing with just people or energy or whatever, we don't sit back and pay attention. And if we need to start paying attention to more positive things, but if we're going to pay attention to the negative, we
Mm-hmm.
need to look at it and try to, if we're going to do wrong right. If we're going to pay
Right.
attention
Yeah.
to wrong, pay attention to it to be able to extract the right out of it so that we can use it in a strategic way.
Right. But
And my thing
do
is
you
this.
think that was there anything right that Martel said that was right? Or was he trying
No,
to do
no,
right by
no,
anything?
no. What I'm saying, Mel did that. What she
Okay.
did was watch the interview and she said, this time
Uh-huh.
I move.
Okay.
That's what she did. She took it and she strategically moved. She sit behind the scenes and she said, okay, this what you're doing. You going to the left, I'm going to the right, but I'm gonna take this with me.
Right.
That's what she did. That's how we need to look at the wrong and
Right.
extract what we need to take out of it and move accordingly. Now, see, here's
Right.
the thing. We need to look and say, okay, our Heavenly Father, give us enough rope to it or hang ourselves with it.
Right.
Narcissists don't never look at it that way. They think that they're even smarter than God. Look at
Hold
Satan.
on.
Oh, yes, they
Can you
do.
repeat that? Just the last sentence because you went out for a second. I missed a
Oh,
few
okay.
It
words.
was good.
Here's the thing. Our Heavenly Father give us enough rope to either pull ourselves up with it or hang ourselves with it. It's up to us because we're free moral agents. We can do wrong
Right.
or right.
Yes.
Adam and Eve had the right to do right or wrong. We're their descendants. We can do the
Right.
same thing. We can do right or wrong. So what we need to do is, even if it's something bad going on in our life, we can take it and we can pull ourselves up from it, or we end up hanging ourselves with it. And
Right.
narcissists, more times than not, they hang themselves with it because they think they're the smartest things that works the face of the earth.
That is
And so
true.
that's what they do. They tend to hang themselves with it. And so people that are unlike that are not narcissists, even if it's a bad situation, we tend to say, okay, you know what? Just like Mel, she got herself caught up in with dealing with Martel. She said, you
Hmm.
know what? I'm finna pull myself up with this rope. And that's what she
Right.
did.
Pulled
She came up
herself
smelling like
up.
roses. I'm finna
And
pull
she had
myself up with this
nothing
same
to
rope.
pull herself up with, just
But
her and her
she
kids. But
that's
she
right.
still had her
But
intelligence.
I'm finna pull. But look what Martel did with that same rope. He hung himself with
Mm.
it. And
Right.
look at coleslaw. That same rope the male had, because she's such a narcissist. She's
Right.
hungry.
She
She's hanging
is.
herself, and she's doing it with a smile. That's what I'm saying. Look at with all of it is
True
a
narcissist.
negative situation. The same negative, same amount of days, same
Right.
amount of hours. It's all negative, But you look at it and you can strategically take the same situation with the same person. They both, Melody
Mhm.
and Coleslaw, have the same individual, same amount of hours,
Right.
same situation. And you can say, what I'm going to do with this rope, this negative situation. I'm going to either pull myself up with it or I'm going to hang myself. And look what the both of
Right.
those both of them
Right.
did. All three of them.
Melanie walked out of that house 3 years later, less than 3 years, because within those 3 years, she
Mhm.
walked out because Martel didn't let her take nothing. And then he took money from the check
He took
and took
money. He
seventeen
stole from
Yeah.
her.
thousand dollars.
Left, yeah, left her in a deficit. And she
Right.
still
And
came up smelling like roses.
she's a millionaire
Yes.
again. Now I didn't
On
say
her
Can
own network.
now again, because she was one
can
before.
can I
And
say
he had
something?
lost,
Come on.
he
But
has
see,
no
that's what
place, no money, nowhere to go, no nothing.
hmm
Coleslaw have no place, no money. They're
hmm
both in the same situation.
Yep.
Hmm.
Mm,
Can I say
they
Yep.
are.
something?
Sure.
Sun
Let me see what
Kiss,
MJ
Miss
just said.
Pinky.
Montel didn't understand half the questions Queen Sheba was asking him during the interview, in my opinion. You are right about that.
Same
He
here.
didn't understand
Same
none of the
here.
questions because he was too busy trying to control the situation in his
When you
non
play when
right.
you play dirty, you get dirty. How about that?
Right.
Exactly.
That's it.
MJ said he was getting frustrated and irritated because he really didn't understand. He was. That's why the person was trying to talk to him in his ear, and he couldn't even get that right. Jesse,
Just
here's a question for you here. Can you see it,
No, I can
Jesse?
see half of it, not all of it. Can you read
It
it to
says,
me?
Jesse J, this is so true. Queen Sheba had him admitting to other things he did not even know about.
I
Yeah,
love it.
she had him admitting to a lot of stuff like that RP tape.
Yeah, I think. Mm.
we she got the devil right where he was at. She
Yeah,
can't
Jazzy,
you
that
she
know
you
left.
my
you hit it dead on. Jazzy, I
my.
like the way Jazzy, I like the way you think. I do.
Thank you. Oh yeah, I wanted to say something. Sun Kiss, I seen you before. Pink, let me go. Let me start all over. Pinky, you know I love you. I'm so proud of
Yes.
your channel. I've been watching it glow and grow. Sun Kiss, I never known
Mhm.
you had a channel before, but I have seen you. I think on Chit Chat panel and maybe others. I'm not sure, but for sure I think Chit Chat. Sun Kiss, I can't wait till you start your own. I got my popcorn. I done had to go get me my cigarette, which I need to quit smoking. I didn't hit lit 2 cigarettes. I done drank a bottle and a half of water. You been on the road.
You're
But
so
I can't
sweet.
wait to see your glow up. I'm gonna
Oh,
subscribe.
okay.
I'm gonna be there. I'm
Okay.
going to be
Everybody's
there.
gonna be
I'm gonna
there.
hold you to it too. I'm gonna hold you to. I'm gonna have you. You're gonna be one of my first ones on my panel. I'm gonna hold you to it. Okay.
Okay, cool. Wait, so Monday night. Okay, so I got a flyer out. You can come on me, Pinky. Are you coming with me and Aunt Debbie Monday?
On Monday, yeah, this coming Monday.
It's going
Yeah,
it
I'll
because
be
I've been
there.
eight. Let's do it for 6:30. Maybe me you could go on at 6 o'clock and get the echo. But I got
Okay.
all new
Remind
devices.
me. Make sure you
Where
send me the thing
where
and
about
remind me and
where
Sun
we
Kiss.
doing now? What do you say?
Oh, okay. So I just started my platform. So me and Debbie Deuce and I'm Pinky, Lord, Pinky the Housewife every Monday at 6 on my
You have to
Oh,
platform.
remind
Jazzy
me.
J. I know because you know I need your help.
Oh,
Jazzy
I'm
yeah.
J
gonna help
for
you. I'm
life.
gonna help you. But you just remind me because I swear I forget things. Just send
Jazzy
me
Son, what you
J.
something. Say,
say?
Pinky, don't forget. Now, what? And then tell and let me know whether you need my help before, so I can help you get everything set up and everything.
I will. I'm a change the flyer. I'm gonna put all our names down. Put me, you, Aunt Debbie, Son Kids, and Pinky.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Just
Okay,
make sure I know
son.
what time because I don't want to. You know me.
Yeah, it's
I
six
just don't
o'clock
want to
your
be doing
time, eight
something
o'clock
else.
my time. I don't know
Eight
what
o'clock.
time.
I'm
Sun
central. I'm central
Kiss.
time, Jazzy. I'm central time. Is this
Okay,
See,
which
I'm
what?
Central Time. So me
Oh,
and
so
okay.
Sun
it's
Kiss
six
is
o'clock your
Central.
time too.
She's
Okay.
West.
Central time.
She's in California. So you're 3 hours behind us.
Cause Sun
Okay.
Kids is I almost said a food. You know the Bible say don't use that word. Sun Kids is good. She been having me going.
Look, I'm forever calling myself a food child. I am, but look, you know what? Look, girl. I get to run in my mouth and listen. I
You
just like
be
I said, I don't mince
preaching.
words. I just go ahead and say it. I call a thing a thing,
No.
you know. But
Everybody
I
just
don't like
say,
when people
let
deflect.
Sun Kiss preach. She gonna tell it. I love it. I
Thank
love
you.
it, Sun Kiss.
Thank
I
you. But
love it.
I don't like for people to deflect. I think because I'm so familiar with narcissism and people that deflect, usually that's like a narcissistic trait that
Right,
I can't stand. You know, when a person starts deflecting from the truth, it just bothers me. That's why with
right.
myself, I just go ahead and own it. If it's something I've done and I know it's wrong, I just own it
Mm-hmm.
because
Oh yeah.
I can't stand deflection. It just puts me there. Not to say because a person deflects, they're automatically a narcissist. That doesn't make them a narcissist. But it's just that's a part of narcissism, and I can't stand it. You know.
Let
So
me ask you a question,
mhm.
Sunkiss. Whenever you listen to the phone calls from prison with Nesto, he does a lot of deflecting when it comes to Shirley. But when it comes to the side chick from Florida, he's good. But when Shirley talks on the phone, he just deflects everything she says. It's like he gives his little giggle, his little laugh.
Uh,
Um,
or
but
he
don't
say,
want to talk back.
"Wow,
Well,
wow,
yeah, that's the
really?"
one. But that right there is a plug, what they call a plug. It's just because he wants to keep that hole there to keep her so that he won't have to own it. So that's like a filler. You know, you just kind of feel that it's like keep the hole there because I need her to stay
Right,
stupid. But what I need to do, I don't want to answer it because if I answer it, that means I'll have to tell her the truth. But
right.
I don't want to say anything either because it's a whole lot of layers to that. I'm on this phone and they're recording everything. I can't
That is
tell her.
true.
I don't know what all she know. I don't know what all they have told her, and I don't know if she's gonna play me. I don't know. It's too many questions there. But
You
what I
are
do is just
exactly
go
right,
wow and I'll
Sunkiss.
plug it.
He
Huh?
never answers her questions.
Yeah. He'll plug it with a wow or and
Wow. Yeah.
in a question. He'll put it with a question. Well, what?
Right.
What you mean? And she
That's
said, well,
exactly.
they took my car. Took your car? When they take the car?
Oh, you
Wow.
are so
Took the
right.
car. They took the
You
car,
are
huh?
so right. Let
You
me
know,
just
Yeah.
play a little bit of one of them. This is the one where she said Shirley Strawberry loses it on Ernesto having a second wife. This is the one where have y'all heard this one where
I've
she
not heard that one.
confronts him about having another wife?
Uh-uh.
I haven't heard that. I'm sick of Shirley.
Yeah, but he never answers her questions. You're right. He never
You know
answers.
what? If I talk to Shirley, I'm gonna turn it to Barbara. So I'm not gonna mess with it because I'm gonna tell her off. If I listen to her, I want to talk to Shirley because I want to talk. I'm gonna say this Barbara
Let
and
me
put her in her
ask you,
place.
why is it that she talks when she's on the Strawberry on her show? She try to talk like a confident woman, but whenever she's on the phone with him, she almost like goes regress. She talks so slow and so calm and like she don't know, and it's almost she. This is how she talks. I don't know why they are doing this. Uh, I just that's how she talks. Then it's
Mhm.
almost like if we're talking about the same, it's almost like she
Okay.
goes
She's
to a
still trying
different.
to
Well,
impress a man.
you have to remember that with narcissists, when you're dealing with a narcissist, it's fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. So
Okay,
it, it you it that is her role. Whenever you're dealing with each narcissist have their own fingerprint. And with their
okay.
victim, that victim has to act according to that fingerprint. In other words, however they
Oh,
are, they have groomed their victims to act a certain way. So that is their
oh,
role. So she automatically comes infantile like. So
yes,
she
she
knows in
does.
order to make him happy, she probably don't even realize when she gets therapy, she's probably going to be mad at herself. So she's going to be like, "Oh my goodness, I didn't even pay attention that I immediately act like that." When they play those
Right.
tapes back, she's going to be like, "Oh
Mhm.
my god, what was I?" Yeah, because in her mind, that's her way of fawning. She's like acting. like becoming like
Mhm.
extremely vulnerable to make him feel like a man. She
Right.
like because he's no man. So she's doing whatever it takes to feel like a man. That is
And
why
he's
with
behind
all her
bars though.
she huh?
He's behind bars though.
Yeah, I
No, it
have three
doesn't matter.
questions.
It's a mental and emotional grooming. That is why he went out and got that thing that whatever that thing is that's in jail with the picture next to him. She's a
Right.
coleslaw to make him
Right.
feel like a man. And Shirley
Mm,
was like the
mm.
melody with the money and the brawn and the
Right.
brains to to be a
You're
mass
talking about this
financial.
one here. You're talking
Yeah,
about this one here.
that's the coleslaw. Yeah,
That's
they
the
all have
coleslaw.
that. Yeah, that's the
Wait, hold
coleslaw.
on. That's the lady voice we've been hearing to act like she like attorney, like she know the law. That's her voice.
No,
Yeah.
no,
No,
that's the one that's in that's the one that lives in Florida. The one that lives in Florida, her name is I think it's Joyce. But
Oh, shoot, I
this
can't
is
keep up
Erica
with her.
King. Erica King was pretending like she was his attorney, but she's not an attorney at all. She
Oh,
never
that's
been
how
to
she
law
looked
school.
though.
my stomach.
Yeah, that's how she.
Wow.
This is his side chick that he had living next door to
Oh
him.
my goodness, I'm
This
about
is
to
the
kill
one that
you.
was living next door.
I I I I can't.
Oh
I
my
can't with the
God!
internet. Miss Pinky,
Oh my
you be
goodness.
on it. You be on it.
Oh my
You
goodness.
be on it. I
Daddy,
can't.
That's
you
the
got me
I
about to
one.
have
kill
three.
myself.
Y'all listen. I really have three important questions for y'all.
Sure.
I forgot the third one when Miss Pinky did pull up that. But
No.
no,
So he
I
went
got.
from this. He went from this to the other one. He went from this to
Oh
that.
Lord, I lost the third question, but I got two. Lord
Look now.
Jesus,
Look at
two
Shirley.
very
Look at
important.
Shirley. She may be 70 years old, but don't she look a lot better? And then the one, this one here, she is, I think, 40. What is her age? I got her age written down. She is Erica is what is her age?
You know
She's not
what?
that old.
And
Uh
I don't like to call black women men because we don't look like men. But anyways, in this sense, next to Shirley, they need to take the A off her name. Just saying. Swipe left.
Mm, mm.
Next to
so
Shirley.
Wait.
Yeah.
look, I don't I and you know what? But that's okay. He's behind these bars and he can only use that phone.
Yeah.
Do they have
Oh, yeah, let me ask you.
tell them to put the puppies away. It's no kid. Put no kid. No they don't have no animals, no cows around the prison area,
Mm-mm.
right? And nothing
Mm-mm.
grazing, right?
No. Because
I'm
he
too
can't be
sure.
around those things. He can't be
Yeah,
around animals,
because I'm concerned.
none of that good stuff.
I'm concerned about
You
the
can't
animals.
even have a dog or a cat or anything around him, not even a rabbit.
Yeah, tell them to get, even the mice. Put the mice that's in it. I want to
No,
collect
they can
all the
keep the
rats in the prison
mice.
and put them away. None of the mice, the rest, or nothing. Put them away.
Mm-mm.
No,
Throw
they
them
can have the
away.
mice and rabbit, the mice and rats. Let them catch them rabies. I
I'm
Well,
have
concerned.
two
I mean, I love
questions.
all animals, so I don't even want the rats around. Even though the rodents,
Oh
get the rodents
shoot.
away. Put the rodents away. I don't even want that.
let me
I
show
can't
you
even
all
handle
this. Let me show you all this here. This is what Nesto had. This is one of his. He put the sign up. Y'all said everything will be okay.
it. Who did
Mm.
this?
That's not Nesto. He put this sign up.
What made him do this?
Yeah, he
No.
got Nesto got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. He got a
No.
lot of stuff up
What
his sleeve.
did he
Did
do
y'all
this prior to this going and getting caught?
Yeah, he's still in
Right,
jail, I think.
right.
Y'all
See, they
see
And
keep
that water
telling me
hitting
wait
him
this.
in
now.
the face when he
Yeah, Nesto knows a lot of. Oh yeah, let me show you the house that's up for sale. Let me show you
Oh yeah,
this.
yeah,
This is
yeah, yeah.
before I forget, somebody asked me to bring up the house. I can't remember, but this is the house that Martel's mom house that's up for sale right now. See it right there?
Uh-huh.
That's the house that's up for sale for
That's
two
250.
hundred and fifty $250,000. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. No more. You know what I had said? He should have moved in with his mom, stayed there with her, and helped pay those bills.
But he's squatting. So he's
I
squatting.
know.
So he ain't got it. He trying to take from Sugar Mama. He trying to take Sugar Mama's money.
I know.
He
He
trying
was
to
trying to take
he
her
trying to rob.
money.
He trying to rob Sugar Mama. Sugar Mama running and getting her juicy juices and little drinks and
Right.
stuff and
He
taking
was
from
trying
her.
to take her money, but at the same time he was trying to take her money. He should have been trying to work with his mom by being in the house with her to help save some money. You know what I mean?
Why didn't she go to her other daughter-in-law to be Ariane and get a voucher? Which when did she go to
Allegedly,
that voucher?
she can't stand Ariane allegedly, and she refused to babysit or have that little boy at her house. She don't want to babysit that little boy. She
Why
refused to
not?
babysit him.
Well,
Huh?
why not? Why she wasn't
Because
happy with
he's
the other
too
boy?
much. She claims he is too much. Too
What?
much.
Which one is it? She had good four. The Eminem babies were great kids. She wasn't
Right.
happy with that. Now
Right.
she got. Okay, I ain't gonna say that about the baby.
Now
Then now
she'll
she got that
babysit
one.
the Eminem kids, but she won't babysit the Knox coleslaw side chick baby because she thinks she said he's too much allegedly. Yeah,
Well, she
he's
wasn't
too
happy
much.
with she wasn't happy before. She ain't got to babysit Knox. Just tell Knox to take home a note, pin it on his shirt, and tell him to, or tell his mama to read it. And a note could just say, "Help me with a Section 8 voucher," and that's all. It
Right,
ain't got to be a whole lot of dialogue.
something. But Martel refused to live with his mom because he was squatting in somebody else's house. But if he was in that house with his mom, he could have been helping her house to keep her house. CK allegedly had to step in to keep the house from going into foreclosure, right? Now, huh?
What about who helped him with this thing for the suits? Because I think that was $100,000 or something.
Right, right.
Why didn't he put that towards the house?
I think, Jessie, are you there?
Yes,
Jessie.
ma'am. I'm here.
Okay. Let me move this off the screen. But allegedly, it's alleged now that let me move this off. Okay. Allegedly, with the suit line. Remember the suit line? He really didn't have the money for the suit line. But I think it was some type of deal that was worked out with him to get that suit line developed. And because he never did have the money for it himself, you don't see him making any money off that suit line.
Well, looking at the suits, he shouldn't. That wasn't
because the suits was a hot mess. I don't know.
Y'all
Do anybody
think
remember the
so?
suits?
That baby blue one looked good to me.
No, I got videos of them suits. I got them suit lines was a mess. Let me see, can I find it?
What about the ones that was the short sets? Was that a part of the suit collection?
Oh,
Yeah, that was part of the suit collection. The ones with the little shorts up his ankle, up his knees. Yeah, that was part of the suit line. Let me see.
And what was the one with the little flap in the front, Jazzy, y'all, with the flap in the front look like a tablecloth hanging like the clip.
Right.
That was
I'm looking for those suits right now.
He should have toughed that.
I tell you, them suits look better than the Scots. He should have donated them one because the Scots suits too big, wrinkled, and no, just say I don't know if they wrinkled, but I don't like the Scots. I don't know if they wrinkled. I be just allegedly, I'm just talking smack, but they be too big. I said wrinkled. But no Scott suits. No, come on now, Martel.
They wear the same. Scots wear the same suits over and over. Now you know they tend to wear the same suits over and over.
If they boy got a line, like this hotel, so I'm sick of putting them Scots on and look at me and look at them.
Martel be dressed. He be overly dressed like he's a queen. He be overly doing it. I'm trying to find that suit.
But you know what took me? I knew he was gonna be in trouble when it came to this one. And what took me out, we're gonna do some throwback when it came to he had on Mills wrap around that fur wrap, that Fox wrap.
Miss Pinkie got it.
Find that one again.
About it. Miss Pinkie got it.
I got it. I just got to find it. I got so much stuff. I'm gonna find it.
Yeah,
I get all those things.
Well, they call them a stove. You know them stoves.
Yeah,
said when I was like, when I first saw it, I said, who did he went to the back out in the backfield of their house and chased down somebody's fur or something.
No,
Somebody's now that's what you know what? Him and Nesto friends. Because him and Nesto, I think he went to fight Nesto and tell Nesto, leave the animals alone. And he okay, anyways,
no,
he took it from
no,
Nesto and put it on.
no.
I said, whatever he got it wrapped around him, and then he'd have had no shirt on and no socks. I said, boy, do you want to get dressed or not? Make your mind up. And he wrapped that around him. I said, he think he Rico Suave. He think he Rico. I said, what is that?
I'm trying to find that picture right
No.
now with
So
that,
we
that
talked
thing
about
wrapped around him.
me and Debbie talked about it a few weeks ago on this show. I said it ain't nothing but it's rabbit or what I say, fake or rabbit, because you know that's that fur, that rabbit fur be everywhere. And Debbie said, you know what I think? I think it was male. I said I thought he gave coleslaw male furs. Debbie says, no, he keeping him first for himself. And then all of a sudden, Miss Pinkie then pulled him up when he had male fur on that thing, allegedly.
Yeah. And I'm looking for it right now because I did have that fur.
I think he hawking for some rent or something. I don't think he have them anymore. But when he had them wrapped around, I said, this ninja.
I thought it was fake or rabbit.
With his foot, with the foot hanging from, the foot was hanging. The foot of the tail was hanging. I'm gonna find it because I had it.
You did. You put and Debbie talk about looking like coming from America or coming to
America. When
America.
y'all bring up something, I'm able to just pull it right up because I keep all that different stuff in my different files, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that little thing around his neck, and I cannot believe it.
Yeah, put up a couple of them. But no,
He wants to Kansas City
about the narcissist.
Uh-huh.
When you said with the sex part, did they have a sex craving?
It's a warped sense. They have a sick sense of it's sick when but with their partner, like they actually even control the actual part. Let's just say it's a husband and wife. They have they control them even during it, but they do have sick desires. But yeah. Mm-hmm.
You said male and females?
Huh?
You said male and females?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Male and females. Yes.
So it's, from my understanding, they got narcissism, they got the narcissist sociopath, or is all of them above? Are they all the same to you?
No, it's different degrees. They're like, for instance, you may have a narcissist like Martel. From what we know of him, like what he's showing us, you have one like that, right? Then you may have a sociopath, for instance, that will befriend you and try to get to know everything about you and your family and infiltrate themselves like into your family and turn your family against you and play mind games of you and turn your family against you and just to play mind games with you and make you think that you're losing your mind, but will take on everything about you, take on your personality, even take on your looks, even take your bank accounts and take on your name, take your social security number. They
want to become you, basically.
They would single. You know that movie called Single White Female in You, and literally take on. I mean, not just in a small dosage. I mean, like literal take on your life and would actually do away with you, and your friends will be looking for you. And they'll be acting like you and go, no, she went on a vacation and she said that she wanted to leave and because she was tired of life. And will literally and will be looking at everyone like something is wrong with them, and would truly want them to believe that you just got tired of life and just checked out, and all along you're gone. You underneath the ground. Seriously, that's the social. And we'll look at people like something is wrong with them rather than wrong with family and friends rather than them.
Is that similar to a hotel trying to get everybody to go against male and trying to be like her?
Yeah, but what the only that yes, but take it to another level. Let's just say okay. You see how? Let's just put it on Ariane. Let's just take Ariane. See how Ariane is, because she's another version of
Right.
me of him. But let's just say, and please, God
Is
forbid
that,
for this to happen. This is just an example. Let's just
y'all see
say,
what I'm
for
doing,
instance,
don't you?
Melody is no longer
Mm-hmm.
around. Melody is no longer around in the worst kind of way, right? In
Right.
the take your mind and go the worst kind of way. She's no longer around, and all of a sudden, you see how Coleslaw has taken on her way, everything that Mel
Right.
does.
Right.
Let's just say she take on Mel's life, and she all of a sudden becomes a millionaire. And she's really her millionaire. We see her driving her car. She's living in her house, and she's
Right.
taking care of her
Mm.
kids. And her and Martel are married, living in her house. And we're like, how did you get the key? How are you? Well, she just gave me everything, and she said that she wanted me to take her life and raise her kids. And here's the paper here, and she have all these documents. And kind of find out we see these documents. We're like, how is that? Is because she has forced her to do it. Go deep when I'm
Mm.
saying this. I don't want to come
Right.
out and say it.
No,
Right.
I
Right.
seen that
I
on a
understand
Lifetime
what you're
movie.
saying.
I
This
know what
is
you're saying.
literal. This is how they are, and we never see Mel again. Go deep, and all of a sudden, no more Mel. And then when everything comes out, it's because of what she did to get Mel to do all this.
Right.
It turns into a Lifetime movie
Yeah, I
because
see
Oh
this
that.
my
is what
Lord.
actually this
Yeah.
is, and she never owns it, and she's angry with everybody. And she's mad with Mel because Mel never gave her life to begin with. So she had to force Mel to do it and do dark things to make Mel do it. And it's Mel's
Whew.
fault because of it. This is a sociopath. Everything is Mel's fault, not hers, Mel's. Even though Mel is
Right.
6 feet under. That's the sociopath. This is how they are. It's your fault. Or if for instance, like like Nesto, he thinks it's everybody's
Ernesto.
fault to him. Yeah, Mesto.
Right.
He think it's
He thinks this
everybody's
is
at fault to him. He's a sociopath.
right. He blames the
It's
daughter, the
yeah,
grandkids, and
yeah.
everybody.
Oh,
Why man? She hate me. It is her
Right.
daughter's
Right.
fault. It is everybody's fault. It's even the animal's
Right.
fault.
Even
But
Shirley
here,
said she thinks her daughter is jealous of their life together.
he's convinced her of that.
Now
He's groomed her to think
that
that.
was sick.
And literally, when I say this, it is not just figuratively speaking. If you
Right.
do research on this idiot truly in his mind, heart, gut, and soul, because it is a personality. It's a dis. You know how a person can say, "Oh, I'm disfigured," so their legs are messed up and they can't walk, and when they walk, they
Right.
lean over to the ground. It's a
Right.
disfigurement. Their souls and minds and their personalities are disfigured. It's
mm,
disfigured.
Oh my God.
And so it's nothing.
Hmm.
It's a personality. It's a disfigurement. It's flawed,
mm,
Right.
and
mm,
that's
mm.
why no. And I've said this before, and I'll say this: if you research it, that's why insurance companies refuse to insure them for therapy because it doesn't work. They will
Right.
not
Because
insure them. Do your research. I promise you, these are not my words. Do your research, and it is there on paper. They would not
they,
insure them. They're insurable. They are not insurable. They are not.
Mm, mm, mm.
mm, mm,
Mm-mm. No narcissist
That's deep.
on any point in any way. They say no because it's a waste of money. It's a
right.
waste of
Mm,
money. It's a disfigurement, and it's by they can go and get treated so that they can try to stay on the right path to stay as
Uh-huh.
straight as possible. But they refuse to do it
Right.
because it's everybody's fault. So if I just run you over, it's your fault. It's
mm.
your
It's
fault. I run you
your
over. That's
fault
their
that I
attitude.
ran you over. How do
Hmm.
I have this thing
So do
still
they
sitting
deserve
here?
jail or mental hospital?
Both.
Mm,
Because they know it's wrong. Like the color blue is
Right.
blue, the color black is black. Just like you could go and walk a straight line. I know how to walk a straight line, but if I
Right.
choose to go and walk crooked, I'm gonna walk crooked. You can get treated to walk straight, but they
Right.
don't want to.
Mm-mm.
They can get treated. They can't
Mm-mm.
be cured, but they can be
mm,
treated.
Mm-mm.
Just like a disease can be treated, cancer can be
Right.
treated. A lot of times cancer can't be cured, but it can be treated. And
Right.
that's the difference with them. They don't want it. They choose not
mm.
to do it. They would just want to manipulate, and everybody has to dance by their music.
Yeah,
And guys, I just wanted you all to see I did bring the picture up.
I was just
Oh,
about to
there we
mention that. I see the demon in him in this picture
go.
too.
You
Yeah,
see how his face and changed, his eyebrows
look at his
gone up, his
skin
ears
tone.
getting pointed.
Look at his eyes and cheekbones, his ears, and look at his eyebrows.
I see
Yes.
a demonic
And even
spirit.
his ears are getting pointed. That's that devil coming out of him,
I'm
allegedly.
trying to tell you, I seen
But
it and
that's
she
that
was
suit where he had no socks on, pants was too short, no shirt on, and looked like somebody he took one of those animals that Nesto.
can't
Yeah.
nobody tell me that man ain't abusive to women.
Oh yeah.
You
Can't
know
I
nobody
he
believe
is.
tell me that.
You know
I
why I
believe it.
think he is? Because it took every time he's look at him. Every time him and Mel does something he don't like, the men have to pull him away. Think about it. They had to pull him away. That's him. I don't know what he be doing with all these clothes like this. I don't know.
He has
I
no
just
fashion
don't
sense.
know.
He has no
Huh?
fashion sense. He has no fashion
He
sense.
have none.
He's so over the top to it's just is till it's unattractive. It's just tasteless.
Right. It's not cute at all no more. He just over the top. Ooh, like
Yeah.
you said. And
Wanna be
uh,
a baller, shot caller. That's a song, y'all.
what you said?
20 I mean the orange
Oh my
singing. He wanna
God.
be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch rims on the Impala. But I have one more question. This
R.J.
is serious,
Smith.
y'all. Oh,
Huh?
you was reading?
Oh, he said allegedly he does not have a suit line. He was just the hype for the original vendor of the show. Oh, he
Okay.
was just
Mm.
Okay.
a hype. Okay. Where was he going to get $100,000? He couldn't even pay. He couldn't even pay for buy his child, his kids a birthday gift. You know, he didn't have $100,000.
No, he didn't want to
Exactly.
do it. He chose to trick
Right.
with his money on them strippers and them 304s.
Right. And then he said, if he had it, his mom's house wouldn't have been for sale. Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. If they paying for anything, why are they paying to put it on suits? They need to be putting it on his mother's house.
Wait,
Right.
so
Exactly.
so
And even that other house he was living in, squatting in, that was 8 months of not nobody getting paid. That man wasn't getting no money.
see, I
But
think they selling the house to rebuild a new house on that land he bought Belinda bought. That's what allegedly, in my opinion,
No.
that I
Ooh,
thought about that
that's
myself.
terrible. That's terrible.
Cause he act like he putting a house up there. He didn't got Belinda to buy the land. Now the mama house up for sale.
Right.
See
Some
they.
kids live, love, and laugh and love said, preach.
Mm-hmm.
thank you.
Yeah, but his mom, that's bad that now your mom, your side chick is homeless. She's living with a sister in Atlanta. You've been squatting and you've been kicked out now, if you can get your butt out. And then your mom's house, everything is falling. Can you believe he gave up his entire life for a side chick, right? And see where it got him? Nowhere.
Yeah.
He is devastated. He would never see. That's another. They're so arrogant and so pompous. They
Mm-hmm.
would never verbally come out and publicly say, "I regret." Any of us.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it were me, I would be on social media crying, snotting, just
Me
falling all
too.
out. They would be like, "Okay, get up, Sunkers. You don't have no shame." I'm telling you, I would if I had on a dress, my underwear would be showing. I'm telling, I would have no. I
That
wouldn't
part.
have any couth. Okay, but with them, they would never
Wait.
publicly come out and say, "I'm sorry." However, they don't like to be by themselves because they have to be reminded of what they've lost and all that. That's why
Right,
now he's trying to show, like, oh, who's sitting there? Oh, and trying to come up and trying to take up and windmill for male in a sense, only
right.
because it's
Mm-hmm.
something he's trying to gain. I believe it's
Mm-hmm.
because he's trying, he's like, okay, if I swing for her and windmill a little bit, she may, want to talk to me. Maybe I can win her back
Right.
and all that. Still thinking he may have hope, whatever. It's still self, um,
Or
it's still, he's still trying, in self-indulgence is what I'm trying to say. It's still
Okay.
self-indulgence. He's still trying to figure out what can I do to try to win her back. Maybe if I do this because I didn't do this before.
well,
No, you wanted to be
Mhm.
protected. She wanted to
yeah,
be protected. What you're doing now, she needed it in the beginning.
yeah.
But the thing is this:
Right.
he could. Listen. This man, he's trying to find, and he's dying.
Right.
Emotionally and
But
mentally speaking, he's dying and it's showing. I'm sorry, Jazzy, go ahead.
though I do believe he know that he messed up. I think live, love, laugh want to come up, Pinky, but I
Oh,
believe he know
okay.
he messed up, and I believe he know he did wrong with the Scots teaming up on Mel. See, he done lost
I dropped the
everything.
link for you, Leo. I just dropped the link for you.
So
Okay,
I
go
think,
ahead,
in my
Jazzy.
opinion, so now that the Scots done turned their back on them, because Mel done told him. Now he
Hmm.
see. Now it's clear to him that the Scots been using him.
Right.
And so now, he can get under, if he can get any kind, because he knows it's over with him and Mel. He ain't gonna
Right.
stop trying, but he knows over. But he know the Scots, he see the Scots game now.
Right.
And now
Right.
he having regret and
Right.
resentment. So now he trying to do what he should have did a long time ago. See, he
Yep.
knows it's over with for Mel. He
Right.
know
But
Mel
what did
And
did
he say?
glowed up.
But what did he say, Jazzy? Remember, some time ago, remember in the beginning, he said, "I got friends. You don't have that. They were his
right,
friends,
he
and not
always
yours."
told her that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't got no friends. I
But it's
got a
clear
lot of
to him that the Scots not his friend now. That they
Now he
right.
using.
knows.
But
Yeah,
they
because
never
this thing came
were.
out in the rent.
And
What
so
it
he
was
trying.
when it was washing, they were his friends. Now it's in the rents, and he sees, okay, I had no friends. No, they not your friends, boo.
They never were his
Yeah, yeah,
friends.
no, they never was. And Mel tried to tell him that. So
Right.
That's
now
Hi,
I think
Relita.
I think he's trying to, now he's at revenge on the Scots. So
Right.
anything that they do, he about to be on them. Chris Fletcher tell him something, he about to be on them. He about to expose them. Oh, if we keep
Right.
watching, if it's gonna continue to be a love and marriage husband, oh, it's about to be good.
Let
Cause
me pull this one up. I want everybody to see this one here. Let me see. Can I pull it up right quick? Because it's right at when you know the Scott what's his name, Marceau told Chris that you know, talking about how he owned he's an owner of Scope and this and that.
yeah.
And they didn't have it long. I did drop it the link down for anybody that want to come up. Let me find it right here. I'm gonna pull this up so everybody can see it. And I'm just hoping you all could hear it. Wait, let me just let me see what I need to do. Here it is.
Stuck
Okay,
kid
wait.
drop down. Oh, she
Somebody
back
just
up.
dropped down. Who was
Stuck,
that?
stuck kid, she back up now.
Okay. Hi, Sun Kids. Can you hear me?
Hey, yeah, I'm here.
Okay. All right. I'm going to just bring something up right quick where Martel was telling, where Chris walks up to Martel and tell him that he talked to Marceau, and Marceau said that he owned, look who owns Scope now. And Martel is upset, telling him that he wouldn't own Scope if it wasn't for him. Let me see, can y'all hear it? Let me see, can I bring it up? Oh, I got it muted. Can y'all hear that? Wait, let me turn it up. Can y'all hear that?
No,
I can't.
Y'all can't hear that?
no.
I can't.
Okay, let me bring it up this way again.
We can see them demons and how mad he is, though. That's
You see them? You see those? You see his face?
He just looks.
Put some
It's
respect.
almost scary.
He said, "Put some respect on it." Here it is. Can y'all hear this now?
no.
Y'all still can't hear that?
No, oh,
You
okay.
hear it?
Respect on it, because everything that you got now, you would not have touched anything if it would not have been us being friends to you and your family.
Y'all can hear it now, right?
Let me know stuff about
Yes.
your melody. Put some respect on it, because everything that you got now, you would not have touched anything if it would not have been us being friends to you and your family.
That so when Mark and then Chris tells him something else. He heard something else, and then Marceau is going to tell him that Marceau is going to tell him that let me just get this off here. Marceau is going to tell him that he's going to say to Marceau that all that you all wouldn't have had nothing if it wasn't for me and Melanie. And then Marceau's going to tell him that no, y'all didn't do nothing for us. And then Marceau's going to remind him that you already owe us. I forgot how much money.
$3,500.
$2,500. Yeah. Yeah. And Martel gonna it's like now you asking them for money. That's bad.
Yeah.
That you asking them for money. You know what I
But
mean?
you know what? See, again, that goes back to the fact that they want the Black community to support Black excellence, Black opulence. This is not, other than male.
Right.
What are we supporting?
We ain't supporting nothing. But only thing we're supporting is criminals, and that's it. Criminals and people that's trying to do scam you, and that's it.
Right, and you're so funny. Exactly. So my thing is, they want us, and then they get mad when they're getting called out. And so, and if they sound like us.
Right.
I will sweat somebody for $2,500. So somebody for, I'm gonna sweat you for, because I'm poor.
Right.
So if I'm, and then Stormy them upset over, they sweating each other over $100 and all that. Are you kidding? I can't.
I'm sweating you over $50.
Huh?
I'm sweating somebody over $50.
Yeah, I'm gonna sweat you. Because we're not claiming Black excellence. We're not claiming
That's not Black excellence. They want Black excellence. Melanie, the Fletchers. That's Black. Melanie and the Fletchers. That's what Black excellence. And they even took her mom off, and that was Miss Van, and that was Black excellence.
That's it. I'm not supporting anything outside of that. If you want me to support, if you want, you know when they say you get what you pay for. If I'm gonna pay a certain amount for some lip balm or for whatever it is, if I'm gonna pay more than what that's because I know what I'm paying for. I asked for that because they presented that for a reason. So I know I'm paying for that for a reason. I'm not supposed to pay a certain amount for somebody that's sweating somebody over $100 or $2,500. Swipe left on that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And right now, I got on Melanie's lipstick right now, the one called Blossom. Yeah, this is her lipstick. I got it a couple weeks ago, and I see. I know what I'm getting.
Well, she's giving us what we're asking for, what we signed up for. You get what you pay for.
Oh yeah,
I don't want to pay for pay. I might as well go. Look, I can get what they're fighting or arguing over. I can get that on the streets of where I live at.
That is
I'm not doing that. That makes no sense.
That's true.
See, but Stormy she just wants people's money, and she used that money for everything else. And then Keisha wants Stormy old products and trying to sell her old products that was banned, that was supposed to be taken off the shelf. That she put her label on.
You know, somebody said that last night on TikTok.
I had it. I got a video of it. I got it on video.
They said Kim Tisha just being nice. She don't like Stormy. She just want to use Stormy for them products.
Right.
That's why
but
she
nobody's
okay with
buying
her
them.
husband saying that.
They haven't been selling. Nobody's buying those things anyway. They're not selling. And then with the Marceau and Tisha, they got T-shirts up that they say he have no respect for somebody that sell T-shirts. And I got pictures of their T-shirts. Remember, I showed them doing another. Let me bring up some of those T-shirts. And he said he have no respect for somebody. And Melanie was trying to tell him, so you have no respect for anybody that's doing e-commerce, and that's what you're doing. Trying to get him to explain. Oh, let me show you something on Melanie. Melanie is the hardest working woman we know. Look, this is Melanie right here. Y'all see it? These are some of the products that the stuff that we order. You see how she getting her stuff shipped out?
Yeah.
That this woman is shipping them out to you guys. So if you may have something already in the big orange bin already.
I think I do. I ordered my sister the face bundle and the lip duo.
Right,
lemon duo.
right. She's shipping them out for you guys. Melanie, she don't be playing.
She that
She don't be
she,
playing.
she is that one. She's that one.
Right. And the
She is
rest
that
of them, they're just conning you. I wouldn't buy nothing for Stormy to save my. You couldn't get me to buy nothing from her.
No, that's right.
Can I
And
ask
you know
y'all
one thing
something?
I can't stand for somebody to come along and try to clip somebody else. Don't clip my wing just because you're trying to fly. I don't want to. I'm
Yeah.
not going to clip your wing because you're trying to fly. Even if
Right.
I don't help you fly, I'll watch you
Mhm.
fly and applaud you as you fly along.
Right.
But if I'm going to try to be in your sphere, I will try to help you fly. I support you. Yeah, you want me to come? Yeah,
Right.
let me come. I'll try to help you. I'll get on and support your channel. But
Right.
don't
That's
clip
why they
my
not
wing.
growing. That's why they
It's
not
that.
growing. You can't
Yeah, and
hate
it's
at
like
the
what?
other person. Everybody got
Right.
their time to shine.
I
That's
Right.
can't stand
why
that.
they like that.
But
Right.
I never understood that. My thing is, listen, if I gotta do you wrong in any kind of way, I don't need to be in your life. It's
Exactly.
Mhm.
no sense to me being in your life.
Right.
If listen, I don't have the energy for that. That's not what I'm about. And if I sense it in you doing anything wrong in my life, you definitely not gonna be in my life. I don't understand that negative energy. If I can't support you in any kind of way, I don't need to be in your sphere in any kind of way. So
Mhm.
if there's anything I can do, yeah, of course. It ain't gonna kill me. Yeah, if it's possible for me to do, yeah, why not? But you got some people that wake up every day to try to figure out how can I clip their wing. That for the
Right.
life of me. Who wakes up
Right.
thinking that has to be draining? It must
Right.
be draining.
Right.
Well,
Hey, did y'all hear this? Joy said, did y'all hear that Chris called Martel Mayweather?
I
I,
did.
yeah, I did, but I can't remember exactly why. Somebody refresh my memory on that.
No, that's right after the scene you just played, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
Oh,
please.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
The one,
When he got when Hotel got mad.
okay, when he got mad. Okay.
But you
Okay.
see,
Mhm.
Mel don't hate. She congratulates. She try to put everybody on. That's why she favoring. That's why I got. See, you never win. See, they all hate. They grinding. They users. They meant
Right.
to use Mel and the host from the beginning that way, and that's why they not getting nowhere. They know
Mhm. Mhm. Smith says, can
scamming and
someone
all
tell
kind of
us
stuff.
what part of the community the money went to? What when the
They
uh
pop.
the Scots, where did it go to?
The strip club, the party, the with the after thing. What is it? Bar one. What's that place? And one. What's the name of
Uh,
that
the
place?
the bar you talking about Black? No,
No,
the bar one.
Maurice thing with the
Are you talking
purple
about
lighting.
Credit One? Up in the Credit
Credit
One?
one. Yeah, credit
Hmm.
one. See, that's where the hoochies come on the late night.
Right.
See,
Come
they
on
know
late
what
at
they
night.
signed up for.
Right. They need to Smith said they need to show us the money. Oh, they ain't gonna do that. The
So
No,
other
they do.
asphalt
But
presented
the
by the
thing is,
Scots.
they
Hmm?
do need to show. They do need to show the money. But if they show that, then the IRS will be showing up. Because here's the thing. Didn't he fraud the one lady about the doctors? No, well, she didn't
Yeah,
wasn't.
Dr. Joyce. Yes.
Yeah. If they show the money, it's they in trouble,
Right.
right?
Dr.
well,
Joyce, right, because Dr. Joyce is still waiting on her stuff. And a lot of times you see a lot of her stuff in that house that they're renovating.
Well, no,
Yeah,
you see, Mel said from y'all talk about the black asshole. Mel said she don't think that they made some. They want you to think they made some. Mel said they
right,
probably made like 500. Mel know
right,
them people better than we do.
right.
Mel
Mel
said I don't
said
believe
that.
it.
And
Mel
Mel
said
also said,
$500.
right, like Mel said, was telling, what's her name? Nell, that do you want to be associated or friends with somebody that have five $5.5 million um, judgment, not a judgment, lawsuit against them?
Mm-hmm.
No, a suit 5.5 million.
But you all think about it. Every last one of them have been accused of something sketchy and
Mm-hmm.
seedy.
Right. That
All of
is
them,
true.
and they all, but birds of a feather flock together. They
Right.
can't trust each other. That
Right.
here's the thing. A friend is someone that you can call on that's closer than a brother. Is going to be there through hard times. Forget about the good times. That's the easy part.
Right.
But through the hard times. And so here's the thing. If you can't call on someone during the times of need, then
Right.
your phone should ring or their phone shouldn't ring either. So
Right.
you know who that person is, what they're made of, whenever you
Mm-hmm.
call during the times of need.
Right.
None of them can say that amongst each other.
Mm-mm.
So
No.
now
Ooh.
look at this point when they show snippets of each one of them during each episode. Look how
Mm-hmm.
their foundations are starting to crack. Where's Mel?
Right.
So here's the thing. Tyler Perry made a point. He said there are times when people are in your life, they come for a reason or a season, and you know that
Right.
that's cliche.
Right.
But when you move through your journey of life, people are going to fall off.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to keep in mind when they fall off, when your rock, it's like you're like a rocket, and when you propel through the air and you go up,
Right.
the people that needs to fall off, they're gonna fall off. And you know when you hit a certain point in the air, you know the sides of the I forget what's
Right.
the sides of
They fall off. Right.
yeah, they're gonna fall off on each side because there
Right.
are certain people in your life that cannot handle a certain altitude
So they're
in
gonna
your life
fall
when you
off.
hit a certain altitude, when you get so
Right.
high.
Right.
See, Mel has hit a certain altitude of her life, and all of the wrong ones have fallen off.
Falling off. That
And
is
so
true.
here's the thing: all of the ones that were not supposed to be in her life have fallen down and hit the ground, and
Mm-hmm.
their foundation is cracking. And these are my
Right.
words. This is what I've noticed.
Right.
And their foundation is cracking. And look, now they're all pointing fingers at each other. They're arguing and accusing each other and you are not this and you're not that, because here's the thing, they were not each other's friends. They're not there in times of need.
Right.
They're not
Nope.
sticking closer than a brother. But here's the thing, Mel can say that with the right ones that are up
Mm-hmm.
there with her.
Right.
And let me tell you, I'm the poor version of Mel. To say I'm the poor, very very poor, very poor version of Mel, because emotionally, mentally, and spiritually.
Right.
And I won't be saying poor for very, very long, but I'm gonna leave that there. You can just put a
Amen.
pin in that. But I'll
Okay.
say this: because I was always so loyal to a fault, so nurturing to a fault, I will
Mm-hmm.
always give to the
Right.
point to where I had bought a home, brand new car. I was going on cruises. You know, I had written a book,
Right.
and you know it's in print, and then I put it off for publishing because I want to do this for this person. Everything for everyone. You know, I'm wearing the nice shoes, nice
Mm-hmm.
handbag. So I literally had to fall on my butt in order to learn what a true friend really
Right.
is. I know what a true friend isn't, but I had to learn what does it look like.
Right.
And so I had to actually fall on my butt in order to propel and lose all of the ones and let them fall off in
Right.
order to know. Now that I've hit a certain altitude in my life, in every aspect of my life, I said, I get it. So that's why I look at Mel and I say, I'm the poor version of Mel, poor version for now. I said, I get it. I get it. And that is
Yeah.
why I rock with Mel, and I'm always pumping my fist in the air with the Mel.
Right.
I get
Because
it.
I was
I get it.
Mel.
And
She's
I
doing
look
it.
at them.
Woo.
She is that Mel. I look at them and I
Mm-hmm.
say, I laugh. I laugh all the time because you know what? Mel ain't even almost done. She ain't even
Mm-mm.
almost done.
And have
Mm-mm.
you
Uh-uh.
noticed, Sun Kids, Mel this season? She is. Remember, Mel been quiet about everybody's scandalous deeds. Them some scandals,
They're
but
telling
she
on
is
themselves.
letting it out. She's
But
exposing them. She ain't hiding none of their secrets no more. Because
because
normally she just gonna be
they're telling on themselves. For one,
right,
all she has to do is just second what they're doing,
right.
what they're
She's
supposed to
just
be doing.
verifying it.
Yeah, she's
She
second.
just
And
hey,
it's
Mark.
because now it's time. But the thing is, it comes a time when you gotta. And always I had. It took me years. I was sitting on everybody's secrets, sitting there, and they always say, if you want to keep, if you want your secrets to be kept, just tell me. And it's still, I could ruin some marriages. I can ruin some lives if I wanted to. But all
Right,
I do is sit on it.
You
Because
know what?
narcissists, they destroy themselves.
You
They
know
destroy
what?
themselves. Mm.
I'm me, you in the same boat.
Really?
I'm the one to give too, and
Mm-hmm.
I had to learn the hard way. I have always been up, always, as long as
Mm-hmm.
I can remember. I'm not saying now I'm all of this, but I always been good, and I always made sure I was good. My two dads died, yada yada yada. I fell off too, and I learned. Now the people when I'm the man, my circle's so small. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
I'm still a giver, but God gotta lead me to do it.
Oh,
I ain't
I see.
that person to get a shirt off my back that had the friends and taking
Mm-hmm.
people on trips and doing this and
Mm-hmm.
trying to help people on, want everybody to win and eat with me. When
Ooh,
truth
tell
of
me
the
about it.
matter is, people don't care if you're starving.
Yep.
That is true. That is true. Guys, we went at 3 hours and four
Wow.
minutes. And thank you, Greta Lee, for reminding me. But she said she's talking about the dogs, saying they're quiet today in the house. Yes,
Oh,
they
that's
Yeah,
are.
right. They didn't come out today, did
yeah.
they?
But
Why?
Bella,
Y'all seen how they act. They don't act nice.
but Pinky, you need to
But
kind of go kind of
I'm not
dig.
messing with them right now. I'm
Yeah,
not doing
yeah, I
too
was
much
about to
with
say
them
that.
right now. Because I'm
I
trying,
did
and I
have
just
one
got back
question.
from therapy this morning. I just got back from therapy this morning, so
Mm,
they got to be good to me.
yeah,
uh,
that's the last
Greta Lee
love
said these
on the
ladies
tip.
had too much to share. Just be on a panel. They're better get active on their own. Y'all did. Y'all just. Uh, I had some preaching. Son Kiss, you did it. Everybody want to know what is your
I'm
channel?
trying to tell you.
Yeah, I had it because I used to help build other people's channels, just to support
Yeah.
other people's channel, get it going. And then
Right.
I said, okay, different ones said, get your channel. And then I did, and then I just I don't know that I had it for a little while. Then I said, okay, I'm gonna take a sabbatical, and then I'm easing back into it. So
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and start it back. I've been like
Yeah,
coming up with ideas, and I'm working on it now. So I think I'm gonna go ahead
take a
and get back
dive.
Well,
into it.
you
Don't
know
leave,
you're
baby.
always
Take a
welcome to
dive. I'm
come
ready
here
to
until you
see
get
you.
it up and running. This, this is your home too.
Oh,
Yes.
you know what? I'm never gonna not support you in ATBT, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
always be. I'm gonna deliberately be able to make it to where I can come and support you all along with mine.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yes.
deliberately. Yeah.
And when you get yours started, I'm going to be right there to
Oh my,
help you to
yes,
get it back the way you want it to be.
of
You
course,
can always call me.
of
Yeah, me
course, of
too.
course.
Me too.
Yes,
I'll
I
be
would love
there.
that.
Miss Pinky,
I
know
would,
I like to talk and to chat. I got a very important question I want to ask you, and something I want to tell you, Miss Pinky.
Well,
So I
what
haven't talked
happened?
to you in a minute. My
You're going to
daughter
call
get,
me.
huh?
You're going to call me?
No, so I haven't talked to you in a minute. My daughter, my oldest daughter, she
Uh-huh.
got to the Air Force, and I heard the people saying, "Call your parents," and then they start yelling, like, "Get off the phone!" Like boot camp. To the
Oh,
Air Force last night, so I heard it all. I heard some of it. So I'm a little nervous. I'm asking for prayer, but like for 60 days, is they gonna be mean to for 60 days, or y'all don't know?
I don't know. I don't know. Do you know
Oh Lord.
Sunkiss?
you say your daughter is in boot camp, you say?
Yeah, she
I
made
don't
it there
know.
last night.
Okay, now I don't know a whole lot about it, but this is what I do know because I know my from relatives and all that. This is their mindset from what I've been told, that what they're okay. I don't want to tell you nothing gory because I don't want you to worry that they will their mind agenda is to kind of like break them down to get them
Mm.
where they need to be, to rebuild them, to
Ooh.
get them where they want them to be. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it is
Mm.
not. I don't think now. I don't want you to think that it's like a concentration camp. Nothing like that.
Right.
But it's they want to. They want to discipline them. You
Well, I
know.
know
Oh.
that, but I'm like for 60 days though.
Oh, now for the whole 60. Now
Ooh.
that
Ooh.
now, I couldn't tell you
I
how
don't
long. I don't want to
know.
tell you that. I don't know.
Praise my
I
daughter,
don't
y'all,
know.
please. I'm proud of her.
Okay.
I'm a little nervous for her.
Okay.
Well, I
What's
do
your
thank
daughter's
both
name?
of y'all for being here, huh?
What's your
What you
daughter's name?
say? Who?
Her daughter. What is her name? I'll keep her in prayer.
What's your daughter's name? Sunkiss, not Sunkiss, Jassy.
Ashley, can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Oh,
you.
I can hear you now.
I think she just went
Okay,
back
yeah.
out again.
My text messages, y'all, this iPhone is kind of hard for me to work, but my daughter's name is Ashley.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
Ashley.
I
Okay.
promise you I'll pray for her. Yeah, I know
Yeah,
you are really
yeah,
concerned. That would scare me too.
yeah, to
But
make sure
Mm.
she's safe there and doing well.
Yeah.
Okay.
mhm.
Pinkie
And-
and Sunkiss, don't forget y'all, 6 o'clock Saturday. Me,
Okay.
you, us
Oh,
three, and
you
that
said
Debbie.
Saturday. You know, I'm so glad you said. I thought you said Monday. I am so
I
glad
did
you said
too.
that again.
I was thinking Monday. And you saying this Saturday?
Yeah, I think Saturday.
Okay, Saturday. Good. I'm
I
gonna
could
write that.
switch it
I
to
put down
Monday.
Saturday. Yeah, let me write that down.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
But
most
I
definitely.
thought you said Saturday. Oh, okay. So it's I'm gonna put it here, Jazzy, okay?
Saturday.
Okay.
Jay.
Saturday. Okay, I'll definitely be looking for you, and I gotta put you down. Start following you when I leave or get off here. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna do it. Yeah, I'm glad you said something because I literally put down Monday. So
I
yeah,
did too.
Mm.
What time Saturday?
6
it's
o'clock y'all
six
time.
o'clock.
6 p.m. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I'll put you down. I got it Saturday at 6 p.m. Okay. But
Oh,
we
one
have,
more
I think,
question. I'm sorry.
huh?
Where is Virginia at? Is that like by New York? Or
Virginia?
what part Virginia?
Let me just pull it up right now.
Chicago, New York, I'm thinking. I don't know, but I think it's gonna be cold. I'm not moving to
Virginia
Virginia
is,
probably.
Virginia is on the East Coast. It's over there. It's North Carolina. You got Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia. So it's going up on the East Coast. It's not too
Mm.
far from. It's it's right out. It's right next to North Carolina and West Virginia.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, it's on the East Coast, so they're an hour ahead of us. They're an hour ahead of me, not you. I'm Central, so they're East, so they're an hour ahead.
So that means it's gonna be colder down that way.
What
I don't like the cold. Thank
when
you.
you going to Virginia?
Well, her boot. Well, I don't know because I want to follow my daughter wherever she go. But boot camp is in Texas, so she's going to Virginia next. I was just wondering where was that at, if I wanted to go or not.
Oh, on Miss Smith said it was said Monday at 6 p.m. That's what me and Sunkiss kept saying Monday.
Oh, I'm
Yeah, that's
sorry.
what.
No, Saturday. I'm sorry, y'all. It was
Okay,
last
Oh,
Saturday
okay.
because I got
yeah,
Saturday Night Live.
okay, because Sunkiss said Monday, and I'm thinking I heard Monday too, and then Smith
Okay.
said, yeah, it was Monday that you said. Okay, so it's Saturday, guys.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay. Well, I
it was
got you. I got you.
huh?
The
No, I was
DMV
telling
Berry.
Jazzy, I got it.
Dominican
I got
Republic.
you
No,
too.
I don't know what DMV means.
DMV,
I almost
DMV,
said Dominican Republic, but that ain't that.
DMV. I don't know what is the. Let me just find out. I'm going to type it in right now. You
Y'all know
know,
I like to learn.
I type. You know what? I type everything in. DMV. It said men's East Board men's. No, they saying that's DMV. Of they saying that's something like Mansfield. That's wrong though.
Shoot, and I don't
DMV.
have. I'm scared to move this iPhone and get kicked out because I don't know how to work
Oh,
an
well,
app.
don't worry about it again. We're going to be leaving. Joyce, thank you. That's the District of Maryland, Virginia area. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
See there,
God
we
bless.
got a lot of people in the chat. That's
God
real
bless
smart.
everybody.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you, Sun Kids, for coming on.
No,
Thank you,
thank you for
Jazzy.
having me. I
You
enjoyed you
are
and Jazzy.
You all are welcome. I enjoyed it. And I think everybody enjoyed because this was some grown folks talk here. It
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
for
right.
everybody.
This is
No
meat and
kids.
potatoes right here. This is a good chat for today with you ladies. I enjoyed it.
Right.
Exactly.
It was. It's showing us what narcissist men tend to do, their behaviors, their attitudes, how they try to cheat you, and how to try to make everything look like you did it and you didn't do anything. They
Mm-hmm.
switch it around on you. Great 3 hour live. Good
Yeah,
talking. That's from Greta Lee. And then we
yeah.
get all the hearts from In Petitious. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
Pinky,
guys.
Pinky, you need an emoji for your chat too, because everybody got their little emojis. You need one for your
I do
room.
have one. You know, I got the emoji.
Which one
My
is it?
It's me.
No, you know how everybody got the emojis. Like Chit Chat had the dancing lady, Melanie got the chest lady, the
Let me
queen
show you what
chest.
my emoji is. It is. I'm going to show you my emoji. I'm going to show you right now. My emoji. Well, let me just pull it up. I'm going to show you what my emoji is. It's me. I'm going to just show it to you right now. See? Let me. Here's my emoji. Here's my emoji right here. You see right here? The one right here.
Yeah,
Me,
no,
that's what I
that's your
use.
face.
No,
No, the
that
I know.
emoji for the chat.
no, Auntie, that's your profile picture. She talking about like
Yeah.
you know how you have your signature emoji, like for instance with you know how we always put hearts in the chat for you, like but the pink hearts, I always put pink hearts. But you know how once you do the house emoji, because you the
Oh,
Pinky and the housewife. Once you do the house, it's a house in there that you want to do that one. So
uh,
when you want to tell people throw some houses in the chat because you're the housewife or something like
That
oh,
that.
makes sense.
you know what? I love it. I always try to tell them throw me some pink hearts,
Oh,
and
pink
some
heart. Okay, okay.
yeah, pink hearts because I love
Okay,
my
pink
pink hearts.
hearts.
Uh, but that's a good one too. Throw some houses in there. That's a good one.
Yeah,
But
pink hearts. It was or maybe pink hearts in the house, whichever one you in the mood
The
yeah,
for.
houses is
right.
better. The houses is more original. That mean Pinky the housewife. The houses I haven't seen it done before.
Nobody's done the house, and the reason why I said it because a lot of people do the pink. Do your pink too, if you choose to.
Okay.
But a lot of people do. So many people has taken the pink hearts. If I were you, I would take the house because no one has done it like Jazzy just said. No one has done that. So I would do. I would grab the house and keep it. If I were
Yeah.
you, I would do
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah. Cause you the housewife.
Yeah, because you. I think that's cute. Pinky the housewife.
Can y'all hear me? Jassy? Can y'all hear me? If you y'all can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. You can hear me, Jassy? Sunkiss? I'm sorry with my power. Everything went out. All my power went out. Can y'all see me? All my power went out. Okay, y'all can. I just dropped. I'm not sure what happened. Everything just went out in the house. Everything. Okay. So I hope everybody. Sunkiss. Hello, Pinkie. Apologize. However, the show has ended due to power outage. Yeah, it was power outage. Can you hear me, Jassy? Jassy, can you hear me? Sunkiss, can you hear me? I just got your message. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to call you, Jassy, if you can hear me, to let you know that my power went out. I think I text Sunkiss to let her know too. And who else did I text somebody else to let them know. I think it was either Greta Lee or somebody to try to let everybody know that my power went out. Pinkie, when you're going to paint that room pink, I'm going to do it. Not paint it pink. We're going to put some pink and stuff in here. You can hear me now, Jassy?
Okay. Yes, ma'am, I been can hear you. So did you
You can,
decide your emoji? Last I heard it said house.
house. Yeah. My power, everything went out in my house. Everything. Yeah. So and it took a while before. That's why I sent you. I was trying to call you so you can let everybody know, but I thought about you on your phone. And some kids, can you hear? Everybody can hear me. Okay. Thank you. We're going to go ahead and be going because if the power went out, the dog's probably having a fit. Anyway.
Okay. Well, thank you for having me.
Some kid said she got kicked out. Did you get kicked out too, Jassy?
Well, my phone was ringing, so I wasn't sure if it was that or my kid's school.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I'm sorry everybody got kicked out. Thank you, Sunkiss. Thank you, Jassy. Thank you, Greta Lee. Yeah, bye-bye, everybody. In Petitious, Greta Lee, Smith, everybody. And that's where it ends at Joyce. All my, all the stuff, the comments before then got lost. I don't even show those.
Pinkie,
It just stopped there when the power went out, huh?
Do Sun Kids got Instagram?
Yeah, she got Instagram. Now,
okay,
yeah,
I'm gonna send you a flyer with our name on it to remind you of the time. You can send it to her.
Okay, I will. You hear that, Sunkiss? Now, if anybody that was left before the power went out, I want to thank everybody for showing up. Thank everybody for being in the pink room. And I'm sorry about the power. It just went out on me. Okay. I'm going to get out of here so I can make sure the dogs are okay. Because I don't know whether they're inside or outside, huh?
Okay, be careful.
I will. And I'm going to be careful of this. This is what I'm going to be careful of because, they don't play right.
All right.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to put on a long sleeve sweatshirt to cover this up because Bella don't play right.
Yeah. I didn't know you had hurt yourself. But yeah, call me later on.
Okay, I will. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye, Sunkiss. Bye-bye, Greta Lee, everyone. All right. Ian Hepper. I didn't know Ian Hepper was in here. You're back up? Yes, I'm back up too. All right. Bye-bye, guys. Love you.